Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 605. Drunk MLD versus 3 entitled American women. If you'd liked part 1, which we seem to have a massive turnout, you're going to love part 2 right here. Stay tuned. Let's get going.
Make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh? 100%. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating. This is a textbook example of really good game.
Good Monday morning. Just joking. Good Friday morning from Tokyo. And it's your Thursday night there in the great United States of America. How's everybody doing? Thanks so much for tuning in today. Listen, guys, I got to tell you, I am really honestly humbled and appreciative of all of you people watching me there, because it's just unbelievable. I'm just so happy that you guys are enjoying this new time. It's good for me. It's going to be great for you. The live viewership was just through the roof last time, and I'm going to keep on keeping on. Thanks already. We getting super chats fired up already. Drew Dorn, that intro goes hard. One of the best ones I've seen. G, thank you so much, man. Me and my team put that together. It's funny, the music was put together by one of the people watching us, one of the viewers. So yeah, man, thank you guys so much. I hope we're doing well. So today we're going to continue with the second half of the show. So at this point, as you know, I'm a Valuetainment Money, and I was fasting all day, and I drank on an empty stomach, and I don't drink often, so I'm a lightweight when I do drink. And yeah, man, it's been wild. It's been wild to see just everything, man. I appreciate you guys, and I want to show you guys something actually so hilarious. So with this recent tour, right, I've actually gone super viral. I've been trying to catch the numbers, okay, and I'm calculating. Hey, Luciana, I'm calculating that I have probably been seen over 100 million times on this tour. It's pretty crazy. People from my past have been actually popping up out of nowhere and hitting me up. I want to go show you guys something funny. Remember when I told you when I used to live in Hawaii, right? Somebody was saying like, oh, MLD's never lived in Hawaii, and that's a fraud, that's a lie, blah, blah, blah. Well, one of my friends from back in the day actually hit me up and he sent me the funniest video message. I'm actually going to show it to you guys right now because he's an old friend of mine. So he used to be training at the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu MMA school I used to go to called Gracie Technics. You'll hear him refer to it in the video. He calls it GT. That's where Max Holloway trained. I used to train with Max Holloway back in the day, 2014, before he was a champion. He was just, he had lost to Conor McGregor like recently around that time, and then he just turned his entire career around and made himself like literally the most decorated featherweight of all time. But yeah, you want to see something funny, bro? Take a look at this, dude. Okay, so this is my buddy. This is my buddy Grant. This is so funny, bro. I just want to share this with you guys.
John, you fucker, brah. I don't know if you remember me from GT, bro, back in the day, Technics, dude. You fucker, bro. I see you on YouTube, bro. Modern Life Dating, dude, on Fresh and Fit. That shit is hilarious, bro. It's not only hilarious, but frick, it's so true, man. It's so true, and it's so crazy because like you called. Am I recording? Oh yeah, I'm recording. You called all this stuff like back in the day, about like American women, blah blah blah. John.
So that's part one, and then he says be part two right here. Let me show you this. It's so funny, dude. It was so good to hear from him. This guy, he was one of the few local Hawaiians that were actually really nice to me because Hawaiians typically are not nice to people from outside the island. They call us mainlanders or whatever. And but this guy was super cool all the way. But here, check out the second half of this video.
American women, blah blah blah, just all kinds of stuff, bro. It's so hilarious, dude. It's so classic to see you out there, like classic, and I'm really proud of you too, man. Like, yeah. Like I saw one of the videos, like, wait a sec, bro. I swear, I fuck Japan, bro. I know that fucker, bro. I know that fuck. That guy used to fucking send me fucking pics every once in a while. Be like, hey, yo, this is how I'm living, bro. Why don't you come hang out? Oh man, American women, blah blah blah.
So that's my buddy there, Grant. Cool guy, man. It's crazy. Actually, and another girl that I dated briefly from a long time ago, like hit me up, and I completely forgot about her. She's like married and has a kid now. It's wild, man. It is wild. So, yeah, man. It's really good to just see the word getting out there. And I do think like things are getting better, man. I think things are getting better. So let's pop right back into the episode. We're just going to pick up right where we left off. Is Natalia really selling bathwater now? No, she's not. She's not. Is she really doing that? Yeah, I'm from Hawaii. We call foreigners haole. Yeah, I know because ha is the Hawaiian spirit and ole means without. So they do not have the Hawaiian spirit. I'm well aware. So yeah, man, let's jump right back into it. So if you're watching for the first time, this was when we're about an hour into the show right now. And this one, I go bullet towards the end. I have zero tolerance for like thoughterty and just tolerating bad female behavior in regards to like just insufferable standards. And this, as I drink, the filter just comes off and I'm just like, look, I don't care. I'm just going to keep it real. And that's what everybody needs, man. They need a dose of reality. Mate. I'm sorry, but we just can't keep on living this fucking delusion and thinking everything's going to be okay. It's not. People are miserable. The genders need to get their acts together and like just get on with life and get along with each other, get together and just have a good life. And there are certain women and there are certain men that are just like forever not going to be dateable, and it is what it is. So that's why I tell you guys, if you want to be part of the dating game, you want to be part of living an above average life where you're content, okay, you're happy, money, muscles, game, frame. It's the only way. You got to become better. So let's go back. And I think at this point we were just reviewing the chart, and then Miss Montana got upset because I said I didn't want to date a girl who drank. She got super triggered, and yeah, let's follow up here.
how much longer are we going to do this?
I would trust that
and my
instinct.
point is, I have one of my boys that's like, I got another 10 years in me, dog. I'm out there. And I'm like, yo, I got another 10 minutes.
He's an
in me,
idiot.
bro. Like, dude, I'm trying to find a girl, locking up, because I 100% want kids. Because here's what happened.
And see, and then Adam is starting to come to the realization that I've come to far earlier. It's just that like the player life, it's like it's a lie. If you think you're just gonna get out there and be like this eternal player, you know, it's the same shit as like how you guys would laugh at a girl who's like, oh yeah, Sex in the City is like a viable option for me. Same thing as guys who think like you're gonna be this eternal player and be happy. You're not. Like I know these guys, dude. I know guys who are like still players in their 40s and 50s. They're miserable. They're not happy. They're not content. Okay. Once a man achieves a certain level of success, all he wants is a good, like traditional woman in his life. That's not going to go anywhere. It's not getting out. It's not getting out of us. And like, look at all these women who are married to millionaires and stuff and having successful relationships. They're doing the traditional. They're doing their traditional roles too. You know, the traditional roles worked for the longest time ever. We strayed away from it. Everybody's fucking miserable. So here we are. Okay. So we got to go back to that, in my opinion. Anyways, let's continue on. You'll see what he's saying here. Okay. And then shout out to Sergio Zabute, $20 super chat. Happy King, happy kingdom. That's right. That's what I said. I said it on the show. Okay. Isn't Troy still on that player life? Yeah. Read his Twitter. Tell me how happy he seems to you.
Okay. Well, because here's what happens. Once you've partied enough and drank enough and been with enough girls and made money, it's like you realize there's nothing else out there to do.
Yes.
When you've traveled and banged and partied and drank, it's like, okay, it's time to grow up. You kind of have to kill the old Adam or kill the old MLD and become a new person. And that's like literally what I'm going through right now. Dude. So stay tuned for more follow-ups on that. Because I know who I want to be is my point.
And I want to add to that because about being about being an older father, because you know, look, let's just say you have kids now, right? Fast forward 20 years. You have a kid right now is born.
Yeah. Okay.
Fast forward 20 years, you're in your 60s.
Exactly. Early 60s. Don't discredit me.
Right. I want to be able to throw a 40-yard pass to my son.
I'm gonna still be hitting my jump shots at age 95, bro. I'm wet from the fucking.
You're not. The game is cold like that.
You're not. Your son's gonna break your fucking ankle.
That's true.
So Adam, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So have you been who you've desired to be up to this point, and you've just changed? And I want to be somebody new. Or have you never been who you desire to be?
So I think it comes down to A, who you're hanging out with, B, where you're at, like career-wise, status-wise, life-wise, right? So like I'm very open about this. I thought I was going to marry this girl, and she ended up getting sick with cancer. And it's like, oh shit, that fucked me all up.
Serious?
Young girl, beautiful, 24, and like, if you're watching, I'm wishing you the best, babe. You know, all good. We're friends now.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's good.
Okay.
We're
Thank
good.
God.
We're good.
Thank
The
God.
point is, I had to be like, holy shit. Like I was going this way. Now I got to go this way. So I doubled down on my career. Hence why I have this show now 4 years later. So no, I think everyone's evolving and changing, but it's who's in your ear.
So did the girl get cancer and he left her? I don't know the backstory on that, but that's interesting. I don't know if I would. I don't know. No offense to Adam. I don't know if I love somebody. If they got cancer, I definitely wouldn't leave them. But I don't know. Maybe their circumstances are different.
So right now, which is crazy, I have very successful, established, like PBD as an example, multi-millionaire, only hangs out with married people. He's
Is
like,
he egging you on to get kids?
oh,
PBD?
100%.
Oh, good job.
And that's
for
my
Patrick.
mentor and my leader. And then I have my boys that are like, don't get a girlfriend,
do it,
dog.
no.
Don't do it, dog. It's like the literal angel and devil right here.
Your friends
And
are
I'm
dumb.
more like, you guys are,
It's not.
you know,
it's
this is
bad.
this and this is this.
No.
But at the same time, we're not getting any younger.
man.
Have you ever seen Iron Man 1?
Yes.
I don't watch movies, but
Okay, so
okay.
Iron
I
Man
know
one-
that Robert Downey Jr. was
So
in
let me
it.
tell you a quote from the movie. So Iron Man 1, he gets taken into captivity, and then he meets this Pakistani guy, and he's like, you know, you're Tony Stark, you're a multi-billionaire.
Yeah.
He's like, do you have a family? And he's like, no. He's like, so you're the man with everything, yet nothing.
I agree.
You know, because like what's guys are like us financially successful, right? What's the highest level of loyalty you can get? Typically people who will align with you financially or friends from an early point in your high school, middle school, et cetera, right? But when you have that familial bond, you couldn't go to my brother and be like, hey, we're going to give you $10 million to kill MLD. He'd be like, no. You know what I mean?
John, I'd kill you for $10 million.
I
Listen, I would kill you
Fuck you with
and
your
half for
asking
$10
for a
million.
friend. Who is the person making the offer? Just curious, just out of curiosity.
Let me. So Donovan was very clear. He doesn't want kids. By the way, you want kids?
I do.
She
Yes.
does.
100%.
100%.
110%. Like
110%.
Josh, you want kids?
I do.
Okay, Will, you want kids?
Yeah, I got
Better
it.
say yes.
No more.
Choose it. You're
Choose
out.
Nat,
them all
do you
out.
want kids?
What's happening?
Yes.
So I think that's very important. Ask yourself, you guys watching at home, do you even want kids? Because
Most
if you're
people do.
Donovan and you don't want kids, it's
I
like
want kids.
then you can go down a different path. We'll get to super chats in a second. But let me go back to MLD. You said you want 5 sons.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how you can manage specifically picking the sex.
Ask
I have a
Roger
buddy.
Clemens.
I have a buddy
Listen,
that has 5 daughters. I'm like, dude, I'd
Listen,
kill
listen.
myself.
I live in Tokyo.
Yeah.
We can make the 5 sons happen.
You better
How do
believe
you do something like that?
You go. First of all, that's racist.
Racist was what Donovan was saying at the
Yeah,
beginning of the
yeah,
show, which we will not bring
Yeah,
up.
no, let's
Donovan,
not
we
say
will
that.
not
I got
go
sponsors.
there.
I mean, I can.
You almost got
Uh,
canceled.
I got canceled during the show.
Why are you so certain you want 5 kids, boys, girls, whatever?
No,
You
no.
got
I want 5
man's
sons.
plans, God laughs. Go ahead.
I want 5 sons. No, you
Yes.
can go to a doctor and
Really?
choose the gene.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Wow.
Yes.
Roger Clemens did this.
Yes.
So
Yes.
fucking
Elon Musk.
the rocket?
Yes, Roger Clemens has 4 sons, and he has
Wow.
been open about the fact that there was some genetic tampering,
Yep.
and he has 4 sons. He
Wow.
absolutely
Get me a
does.
phone
Crazy.
number,
I want
everybody.
5 sons, and
Hit
like I
him
said, Elon Musk did it too. I think he had. Did he
And
have?
now one of them's becoming a girl.
No,
That's
but what I'm
true.
saying
Yo.
when he initially. Shut up, Natalia. Just shut up. One of them is becoming a girl. Completely missing the point. Completely missing the point. Just. Oh God, I can't even this chick, bro. Just fucking and if you read the comments on this video, nobody likes this chick. I have never read so many comments on somebody's videos where they're just like, no, and again, no offense to Adam or whatever, like when they're like, this host sucks. Natalia sucks. Like the 2 people on their show. Like in my comment section, nobody's telling me I suck. Nobody's telling me I'm trash or whatever. You know, it's just so funny. But the point I was trying to make, which Natalia missed because that's what she does, she can't even read super chats, was that you can fertilize embryos. You can get embryos, and then you can see which of the embryos is going to be man, which one of them is going to be a woman, and you can choose which ones to inseminate your wife with and have them make children. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's that. Dandy Dan shown up with the $20 super chat. Hey, MLD, is there a video of your hair transplant results? There's a video on this channel when I talk about it, and I'm actually going to put it together. But I went to Hair of Istanbul. Istanbul is the capital of Turkey.
Shut up and take my money.
And the clinic that did my hair also did Floyd Mayweather's hair and his beard. Okay. So go there and check it out. Hair of Istanbul. Let's continue on with this. But yeah, Nats was wrong. She's just trying to be, and it's funny because I go off on her, and there's actually a clip on my interview with the man Instagram that's about to hit 1 million as well. People agree with me. He had the children, birthed in the normal way. Like, I think he had quintuplets or 4 at a time or 3
Oh
at a
my
time.
God.
Wow.
Yeah, he did
Oh
it. So
my
it's
God.
totally possible.
Why are you so convinced that you want kids? And what are you telling the guys that you're coaching about settling down, getting married, having kids?
So I tell the guys that
Yeah.
are in the masculine empowerment network, I say, what do you want?
Mhm.
I don't care if you just want to go build a yoga studio in Nepal. Do it. But what do you want to do? I tell the guys, because I feel like the ultimate way to be a high value man and to be a man of character is to ultimately
Build a legacy.
do what you want to do.
Mhm.
Whatever you want to do. Obviously, morally, don't go on a fucking shooting spree. But like whatever you want to do, I think that's the most masculine thing you can do. I want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Right. For me personally, I understand I've achieved high levels of success. I've slept with fucking hundreds of women. Right. And I've realized ultimately, I think about my death often, right? On a daily basis.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't want to be a rich old man who dies alone in a fucking
Totally agree.
hospital. Like just. And what's crazy is this was before I had my fucking Toronto edibles hospital experience. So like I was already kind of on this path and thinking about this. And then, that happened. and I saw that old man in the hospital dying. And like I said, that just like scared the living God out of me. It's like that. You guys don't understand. That shit was traumatizing, dude. That was like life-changing traumatizing. So very interesting to see how it all came together. Sit there like with some fucking nerds, like, oh, I'm gonna die now. See you later. Like, you know, it's terrible. I've had a couple, like I had LASIK done. I've had my dark circles removed and stuff. And so I've had my teeth removed as well, the wisdom teeth.
Wow.
And so I've had like these simulated death moments when you're laying on the fucking operation table.
And you don't know if you're going to wake up or not. There's a chance.
You see the anesthesia coming in, that white milk, and you're like, here goes. Like, I may not come back.
Oh, wow.
And then you start to realize like, fuck, like this is what's important to me. And I don't want to leave this life. For me, family is important.
Yeah.
Family is really important. I was raised in a single mother household and in a very kind of broken family. And I truly value family. I love Christmas. Christmas is one of the best times of the year for me because I paid $500 to get a Christmas tree in Tokyo this year. Because because it's just they go to KFC for Christmas. It's different, but
that sounds pretty good.
Is that a lot of money, or I don't?
Yeah, like,
as a Jew, I literally no clue what a Christmas tree costs.
Well,
I'm like, did you just ball out, or did you
listen,
what just happened? I'll tell you how much a menorah costs.
Listen,
how much is a Christmas tree?
I'm just a lowly goyim, okay? But I will just say, yeah. I mean, what's a Christmas tree in America right now? $80 $80 max. $80 max.
I've got 4 cats, so we don't do Christmas trees.
I had to pay $500 for the tree and $200 for tree removal. But the point is, because when Christmas comes around, I put stockings on the fucking wall, and we bake cookies, and we watch Die Hard, and we watch all the Christmas movies.
That is a Christmas movie. That is a Christmas movie.
We watch all the Christmas movies, and you better believe. You better be in a fucking happy mood Christmas morning.
Right.
Okay, you better be that smile.
This is with your family in Florida, or where?
Oh, this is with the girl I was dating in Christmas time. But every year, like Christmas, like me, my dog, and the girl that I'm dating, we are having Christmas time. And when I have my children, it's going to be the same way because family is important. And that's the thing America's kind of straying away from, but we are coming back to it. If you look at what's happened recently, I know you don't go to the movies, but Pandora, the most recent movie, is super family Avatar, right? Sorry, I said Pandora.
That's all right. That's the planet, but yeah, you're right.
Avatar, the recent movie, is super family centric. And if you look at it, Disney had looked and realized, holy shit, we got to stop shitting on families. We got to stop with this whole woke shit because we're losing money.
Yeah,
like,
Avatar's not woke.
It's not. Not dude. Well, not a single woke. There's not some fucking.
No shit. Well, then I'm gonna go see it.
There's not some transgender Avatar.
That's what I thought they were going to do. That's why I haven't been to see it yet. But if you're telling me,
watch.
I don't go because I don't have 3.5 hours to fucking dedicate to a goddamn movie.
Yes,
I really don't get that kind of time.
You can hold your pee for 4 hours, man.
What's the average age of the guys you coach, by the way? Average.
Probably 27, 8.
Got it. So late 20s, early 30s.
No, 27, 8.
Okay, 27. Yeah, so late 20s. Okay. But things change. Like, for instance, I'll give you, when I was 17, 18, 19, I used to tell my dad, I want to be a young dad. I want to be a cool dad and throw the football. I'm like, he's like, all right, what age do you want to have kids? I'm like, as soon as I graduate college. So next thing you know, I'm 22. He's like, so you ready to get married? I'm like, fuck that. I was way off with that. Next thing you know, I'm 30. He's like, you ready to settle down? I'm like, yeah, I was way off. Turns out when you're 17, you don't know shit. Right. Okay. Turns out you think that 22 is old at 17. Right. I was actually like, yeah, I'll wait till 30. Now you're turning 40. It's like, yeah, I'll start thinking about that now. So as a man, it's a little bit different. We interviewed, Dirty Jobs, Mike Rowe.
Oh, yeah.
You know who that is?
Yeah,
Great guy.
The voice actor
amazing
for
guy.
Deadliest Catch.
We had Deadliest Catch, the whole thing. He's 60 years old. And what a guy. Gentleman.
Man's man.
Manly.
You know?
American hero.
American hero. And I said, you married? No. You got kids? No. I go, do you want? He goes, no. I'm like, and you can Google his net worth. He's worth 20 million bucks, whatever. As I said, I don't know if I want that life, dude.
Yeah.
Having millions in the bank, being a 60-year-old guy and like no kids, no legacy, no nothing. He's like, well, I started a charity. I'm like, yeah, that don't count, bro.
But listen, here,
that ain't work. So,
and I agree with what you're saying with Mike Rowe.
I agree.
But the one thing that has solidified my decision not to have children is content creation. Every man wants to create a legacy. But I think what a lot of men don't understand is that you can have, there's more than one way to create a legacy.
So $5 super chat from Drew says, where do you think the best place to have a family is? Are you going to do it in Japan? I don't know. I can't say where the best place to have a family is because I don't have a family, but I would definitely say keep them away. Just keep your, like, the way my brother raises his children is really, in my opinion, the best way. Because he sends them to Christian school, and when they're in the process of moving right now, and they homeschool them, right? They're going to be homeschooling them in between. All I know is you got to keep a heavy eye on the kids and make sure no one's influencing them, no one's doing bad things, no one's trying to, like, because there's so much fucking agenda out there to get kids' minds too. So I don't know. I'm just going to be a very involved parent. Call me crazy, but I'm actually going to care about my children. Call me crazy. So I just got to, as long as you're involved and you're supervising what's going on with them and you're making sure that they're not being, fed bullshit that is outside of your family's belief system. That's the most important thing, I would say.
When I'm dead,
so you're saying the micro approach is actually something that applies to you.
The what now?
The micro approach.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, go ahead. Push back.
And I take tremendous pride in the fact that I have helped, I don't know how many men, countless men change their lives. Dude, thousands of men change their lives. And when I'm dead and buried, I'm not going to have any kids that I know of. I might actually have a legacy that I don't know about.
Yeah, you've been to Colombia?
No, I have not.
You've been to Costa Rica?
I've been there.
All right.
I've been there.
So you probably got some kids. Right?
Maybe. But I take tremendous pride in the fact that my legacy is my content creation. A lot of people might scoff at that, but you can't really erase what I've done. Yeah, I've been canceled a bunch of times, but when I die, dude, 100 years from now, people are going, hey, you remember that guy, Donovan Sharp, the crazy black guy used to scream at let's go and take a look at his video. So I take solace in the fact that my legacy is cemented already, and I don't have any offspring or progeny that I know of, and I'm good with that.
I want to add on to that. So I definitely agree with Mike Rowe's perspective because that's what he wants, but I also agree with your perspective. And I would tell you, get away from those loser friends of yours who tell you don't have kids. Because listen, I'm telling you, it's like a woman starting an OnlyFans, right?
Here we go.
It seems good and lucrative at the beginning, going out, fucking a bunch of girls. I've done it. Fucked like 200 plus chicks in my life, right? But it's like using drugs. It's like, yeah, it feels good right now, but the long-term repercussions are not good. And I realized, and it's another thing like this, it's like an addiction. It's like you just got to keep on you got to get that next lay, you got to fuck that next girl, you got to keep doing it, but it's a zero ROI. What am I doing? Like, this girl's like, I'm busting a nut, like that's it.
For the guy,
what am I doing?
There's no end in sight. Hedonism knows end in sight.
No, hedonism, exactly. Like Andrew Tate said, we did a fantastic interview with him, right? You have to continuously add to hedonism. You have to keep on this hedonistic cycle. And at the end of the day, like the biggest thing that red pilled me on kids and stuff is like my brother. My brother is complete opposite of me. He is, I think he's 31 now. He's gonna be 31 in February. He has 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. These are my nephews and niece, right? And it blows my mind every time I come around. They're so happy to see me. It's like Uncle Jonathan is here.
You're the fun uncle.
They love
me. You're the funkle.
And when they come, when they come around me, they hug me, they kiss me. I'm just like, dude.
They're like, take me away from dad. He's the worst.
No, I went to Disney and I bought like $200 lightsabers for the kids. Like I will do anything for these kids. And God forbid if something were to come into physically threatening these kids, I would fucking kill those people.
Believe it. Yeah.
And this part of my brain that was activated through seeing my brother's children, like I have so much love for these. When I was in my 20s, people were like, oh, let me show my niece, let me show my nephew, let me show my son. I'm like, get away from me, you're weird. Like, I don't want to see this. But now that I've experienced this, I'm like, oh my God, like this brings me more happy than making the millions that I've made. This brings me more happiness than
it like I said, it blew my mind. It really blew my mind when I was hanging out with my nieces and nephews, how just like organically happy I felt about everything, and how it was just like it was for free. That was the biggest thing, because I'm so used to being around people who are like wanting something from me. People typically, when they're around me, they have an agenda. They want some money, they want some clout, they want some business deal, they want something. With the kids, they just like me for me. Because I've been surrounded about, because I've been, in Tokyo and doing my thing. And so, the relationships aren't as deep and loving as I have back home with my family. Like I said, that really just opened my mind big time and changed my perspective on a lot of things.
Fucking some hot 22-year-old off of Bumble,
It'll make you realize two things. Hey, I don't want these little suckers right now.
I do.
But I do want them in the future.
Okay.
I want them.
That's what kids.
I'm ready to meet a girl, vet her hardcore within a year, and start pumping these babies out.
Okay, I'm going to ask you straight up. Paint us a picture of what your wife's going to be. Age, look,
here we go.
Asian, not Asian, Blasian, hot, this, that, height. Paint your perfect women, her career, her wife, her family. Like, give us MLD's dream woman. Go ahead.
If I'm like
age, demographics, psychographics, give me the whole thing.
If I'm factory producing children, I want her as tall as possible. I will date a 6'4" bitch. I do not care.
Wow. Okay. I didn't say date. You're marrying this woman.
Well, I mean, date eventually.
So you're Amazon woman. You're watching Avatar. Go ahead.
My ideal woman is white.
Oh my God.
You're recruiting WNBA.
Wow.
She's 6'4". She said she's white.
She's white,
Elena
blonde hair, green eyes, feminine, introverted, out of a family where she respects the father. Ideally, she's the last born because I'm the firstborn.
Okay.
Birth order does matter with relationships.
Got it. Age, if you're 38, how old is she? If you're getting married this year?
18, ideally.
18, bro.
Yeah, ideally. But I will go as old if I had to be ideal.
Yeah.
Like anything after 28 is pushing it.
Because there's a big difference between a woman, these will tell you, between an 18-year-old woman and a 28-year-old woman. There's a major difference.
I don't care.
I know what I want. No, John, that you do have to do care.
Listen,
that girl just fuck.
And look, it's funny because they're asking me my ideal, and then they're like, "No, what you want isn't good. Like you should change what you want." And I'm like, "You just asked me what I want," and then of course Natalia on the side, she's got to say something. But it's funny, right? And it's funny how Natalia's only 25, but she's like, "Oh no, you can't date a woman that is 18 and go for a woman that that's in her prime youth and fertility windows." Like, I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. Am I wrong here? Because I'm just sitting here like thinking like, you guys just asked me my preference, and then now you're telling me my preference is wrong. That's like if somebody says, "Hey, what do you like on pizza?" Well, I like pepperoni, I like jalapenos, and I like pineapple. And then when I get the pizza, I like to top it with a little bit of Tabasco sauce. And they're like, "Oh no, you don't like that. That's not your preference. You don't like that on your pizza at all. You should like mushrooms or something." And I'm just sitting there and literally trying to process this in my head. I'm like, okay. Thought I liked what I liked, but I guess I don't. Go ahead and enlighten me. So here, we'll go back. Let's see what Natalia has to say. I blow up on Natalia a little bit. Oh God, Natalia.
Because there's a big difference between a woman, these will tell you, between an 18-year-old woman and a 28-year-old woman. There's a major difference.
I don't care.
I know what I want. No, John, that you do have to do care.
Listen,
that girl just fucking took her SATs. This girl's already has a job. It's a big difference.
No, listen, I know what I want.
I agree.
I know you know what you want.
I know what I want.
This is your dream.
Hold frame.
Girl, I'm not denying it.
At 18, she's had less stick. She's had less trauma. She's had less bullshit.
That's right.
She's had less fucking garbage that I have to. Because when you
listen,
when you date a woman, you also date her relationship past and her luggage and her emotional baggage.
How many do you want your girl to be a virgin?
I mean,
ideally,
yeah, but that's not possible today.
You do?
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah.
You do want your girl?
Ideally, yes.
Wow.
Listen, every guy wants to have children. Every guy wants.
Yeah, and I was kind of blown away too. Like, why would you not want your ideal woman to be a virgin? Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. Like, how many guys date a woman like, "Oh, this woman's the love of my life, but I just wish she sucked a few more dicks before she met me." Right? I mean, I really don't get it. I'm still trying to put 2 and 2 together, but they're like, they're treating me like I'm some kind of like leper for what I want. And I just like, and again, no, I mean, and I'm not, if any point during this stream, it seems like I'm throwing shade at Adam, I'm not. I really like Adam a lot, and he's a good guy, and he's given me a wonderful opportunity to be on his show. So there's that. So just keeping it 1,000, but I don't know, like, I'll, you know what I'll do? I'm going to put a poll in the chat for you guys real quick. How about you guys tell me? Let's do a quick poll. Okay. Is your ideal wife a virgin? And remember, ideal is perfect, right? Is your ideal wife a virgin? I'll put that in the chat right there. 30 seconds on the clock. Vote it up. I want to see what you guys have to say real quick. Go ahead. 'Cause I just want to see. I know what I want, and I'm confident in what I want, so I have no problem with that. But I don't know. I guess other people do. There's the live poll results right there on the screen. Let's see. We have. Oops. Let me go ahead and pull this back. We have 94% of you guys so far saying yes, that you do indeed want a virgin wife. There's 102 people voting, 104. So 94% of you said yes, 6% of you said no. And I just don't understand why. I'm really trying to run it in my head and run the calculations. Like, why, like, who looks at, like, because there have been men who looked at the girl and find out they had a really high body count.
Shut up and take my money.
Right. And then they're like, oh man, I can't, like, it really kind of affects them. They're like, oh, you know, because no guy likes that. Nobody wants, I mean,
Shut up and take my money.
It's built into our biology. Just like we don't want to walk in on our girlfriend getting fucked by some other dude. We don't want to picture them also, you know, sleeping around in their past. We just don't want that at all. So the Somali nomad, $2 Canadian. Chastity is a concept foreign in the West. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. And then this. All right, I think I'm back. Sorry, guys. I don't know. The internet seems to be cutting. It just cut out there for a second. Am I back? Test. Okay, I am back. Cool. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know. The internet has done that two times in a row when I'm live streaming so far. Who knows what's happening? But anyways, good to see that you guys are supporting of my thoughts on, you know, just ideally wanting a woman that's a virgin. I just don't understand, like, what the deal is. The Matrix attacked. It definitely was the Matrix because my internet is fiber optic. Like it's hardwired. I don't know. I got to talk to them. Shout out to $1 Million Madness, $4.99 super chat. Shout out to you, MLD, for holding frame through the whole podcast. Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold, and most important, hold for it. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So, those are my preferences. That's it. So, anyways, let's go back. Let's go back here to the heated debate. Heated debate. There we go. Look how big mad she is, bro. Look at this. Look at this. That's big mad right there, bro. That's super big mad. Do you think she's mad or do you think she's just pensive? She's big mad. This is when they all start getting more and more triggered. And it's funny because Jedediah pushed back on him too. When I went on Jedediah's show, she was like, I don't know why Adam was like that. She's like, she's like, there's nothing wrong with you wanting, I mean, since like beginning of centuries and in other places around the world, they still cherish the virgin bride. So, there's no audio from there? Okay, hold on. That's weird. Oh, okay, I see why. All right, here. Yeah, here we go. So then I was asking, what about, body count that's 35 or something? He was like, no, it's too high. But he's just saying 0 is too low. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? Why would somebody say a virgin is a bad thing? I just can't. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. Shout out to my great mentor, my man Wraith Theator. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat saying like the new time. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. Okay, let's continue on here.
Little like,
well, that's how it used to be.
Dude, again,
I think you're prioritizing sex and you're prioritizing the progeny.
Yes.
A girl
I'm
with
not even prioritizing. It's not a sex thing. It's like, I'm not trying to take my wife's virginity. That's
Why not? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I do not get it. I don't know if he's trying to be Mr. Public facing person as well, because it's still his valuetainment, so they can't like say super edgy stuff. Or maybe he just doesn't have that preference. I don't know. Just for me, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, but that's his preference, and I respect it. But I do think it's weird.
Me.
I guess that's how it used to be.
That's used to
This
be.
is not. This is not.
No,
back
you
in
guys
the,
are
like I
missing-
said before, this is
So
not
here we go.
1950s. And then
That's not
on
the
top
point.
of that,
That's not
hold
the
on, I'm still
point.
talking.
Yeah.
And then
Go
on top
ahead,
of that,
That's
you'll do that. You'll get married to an 18-year-old, and then once she matures and realizes
Oh, here
this
we
is
go.
not what I want,
Here we
she'll divorce you.
Why are you so negative? Why would
I'm
she realize
I'm
and be
not
like,
negative,
oh,
but that has been the statistics.
no, it hasn't.
It
It
has.
has not. No,
Yes.
it has not. You're
There are
wrong.
statistics.
You are literally statistically incorrect.
Okay,
The
so
more-
what's the statistic?
Look,
What's the
listen,
statistic?
hold on,
Yeah, let me know.
wait.
Go
Listen,
ahead, John.
listen, you're all wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, the more dicks a woman takes, the more probability of her divorcing,
Yep.
being unhappy, cheating. The list goes on and on and on.
These
So
are
it's not
facts.
like
Okay, hold on.
each dick you suck doesn't add like a
But-
revelation.
All right,
like,
so,
oh, I'm
so
fucking, like,
Donovan,
I'm
if you're saying
enlightened.
those are facts, I assume that Devin, who's 47,
6.
you did 46. I
Mhm.
apologize, Devin, you're a beautiful
It's
girl.
okay.
I assume you didn't take Devin's virginity.
Of course not. But
Okay.
hold
Yeah,
on. Here's the difference.
I know.
What you want and what you want and what's possible are two different things. If as far as marriage and children are concerned, every guy would like to marry a virgin, but in this day and age, it's just not possible
don't-
just
I don't
because of the way. Hold on.
I don't know if that's an accurate statement. I don't think every guy wants to marry
Okay.
a virgin.
Ideally,
I think we're on the same page. Hear
Okay.
me out.
All right.
Yeah, Chief Keef is right here. The lady is wrong. And it's funny how she told me, she's like, you're statistically wrong. And I was just like, no, you are statistically wrong, OnlyFans girl. who thinks you're going to get a quality man with your the what do they say? The patients are running the asylum, right? This, and it's so funny. I just wish she was as right as she was passionate, because she's so wrong. I mean, like, let me just see something real quick. Yeah. Okay. So here, let's just pull this up here. Okay. Hold on. Is this okay? All right. So this is a girl arguing with me. Can I pull this up here? I don't think I can. Okay, hold on. Let me just show you something real quick. All right. So let me just show you the girl to my left, the African American girl, Nafisa or whatever. So this is the girl who's criticizing me. Limited offer, 20% off for 28 days. Come, CUM, come play. Discounted price to begin the new year. $11.99 for 28 days. Okay. She's trying to tell me about relationships and what works and what doesn't work. Does she not realize if you want to marry a doctor, you want to marry somebody with status, they're going to sit around and be like, oh, dude, that that's Dr. Johnson over there. And that's his wife. But dude, did you know, she used to be an OnlyFans girl. You could see her naked photos online. Like, prestigious members of communities are not going to want to bring around that reputation. It's a bad reputation. It's bad. Okay. Microphone. What is it? Microphone. It says she's for the streets, bro.
She belongs to the streets.
I mean, the entitlement just cracks me up. And like I said, the statistics are, let me just pull it up for you to show you guys. Marriage statistics for multiple sex partners. I'm just going to show you the graph real quick. Okay. And then you guys can just tell it, you could do it yourself. There's a chart right here. This is a multiple study done. And if you take a look here, it's just, I'm sorry that you're angry about reality, but you might as well go outside and shout at the fucking sun for being hot, because that's reality. So here's figure 1. Chances of divorce after 5 years of marriage by marriage cohort and number of premarital sexual partners. So if your partner is a virgin, you have 5. So this is the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. So even in the 2000s, actually, if you have a virgin partner, the probability of divorce is 5%. And if you have 1, goes up to 20. 2, up to 30. 3, 25. 4 to 5, 25. 6 to 9, 25. 10 plus partners. Now we're up at looks like 32.5%, give or take. Okay. So the girls getting there and they're angry at me for wanting to, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's not about money for me. It's not like I don't want to, I'm not sitting around saying like, oh, well, when I get married, I don't want to get a divorce and lose all my fucking money. That's not what I'm trying to say. I don't want to get divorced. I don't want to tear apart my family. I don't want to fuck my children up, because divorce fucks kids up at any age. I don't want that. That's why I said my preference. And for her to sit there pompously, arrogantly saying you're statistically wrong, when no, you are statistically wrong. And I don't have any problem. She could, I don't care. She could say whatever she wants. but she's still wrong. And it's still my choice. And I want to safeguard my family, my legacy. And when you date a bad woman, when you date a woman, women, I have dated a lot of women, okay? And women who have higher body counts, they bring problems to the relationships. It's not ideal to sustain a happy, loving relationships. They condition their brain to literally be monkey branching from man to man. They condition themselves to think the solution to my problems is not me taking care of myself and taking accountability and becoming a better person. The solution to my problem is a new dick, a new man. A new man is going to be the one. And they get caught in this loop. And they get caught in this loop, and they keep on getting in these failed relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship. Next thing you know, you're 30, you fucked 50 plus dudes, and nobody wants to be with you because you're 30 years old. You have a fucking high ass body count. And to top it off, you haven't developed yourself to have the relationship skills to sustain and maintain a happy, loving relationship. So therefore, I stand by my case. Shout out to the Somali nomad. She'll pay for a new hymen after OnlyFans. So that's crazy because you can't do that. It's just not. It's not for me. Yeah, rates in the house. It says divorce from male children is hard because they have to become the man of the house. Mothers give them responsibility with no authority. It fucks them up. Yeah, absolutely does. She says, like Jedediah says, nasty. And here she says it with that cute New York accent. It's nasty. It's nasty. I love Jed. I texted her this morning. My morning, your guys' night. Jed's my homie, man. She's a great girl. I loved her when she supported me. This is great. Anyways, let's go back. Let's hear what they have to say.
That we want a lower body count. Yes. We're not trying to marry some fucking porn star asshole that's banged 1,000 dudes. Sure. 100,000,000%. But I don't think every guy is like, I'm on the hunt from that virgin.
It's not every guy. But if you ask most men who are interested in having children, ideally, I'm not saying that this is at all possible because I've never had sex with a virgin. But most men ideally would like a virgin. Now, just like you brought up with Devin, I don't know what I asked on a podcast the other day. Do you know how many men Devin has had sex with? I don't know, and we will never know.
You don't ask her?
Of course not.
So what if she says her count is 62?
She would never. She would never.
She belongs to the streets.
The thing is, and Natalia is just, she's triggered because she clearly. Women with low body count wouldn't get upset at this conversation. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Women with low body counts would not get upset at this conversation. So you know what that means for our friend Natalia. Oh, it's not a good one. It's not a good look there. It's not a good look.
Or tell me because.
But what if she did? Say she did.
She would never. No, she wouldn't.
But if she did,
hold on. I wouldn't
her?
be in a relationship with her.
Yeah.
Because anytime.
So you would leave.
No,
her.
I would absolutely leave. This is what pro tip for the ladies.
Body count matters, Nat.
Listen, hold on.
That's fine. I'm just asking him in a situation based on his reality. Would he make certain adjustments if that reality?
Hang on, let me
different?
answer her question.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. And pro tip for the ladies: do not talk about past. If you care for the guy and you want to be with him, don't talk about your past. Don't tell him about your body count. If he asks you about your body count, you lie your ass off. You lie your ass off.
That's
because
fine.
Here's the thing. Now, on the other side, if you're going to tell a guy I've slept with 7 guys, if you tell a guy like me that you've slept with 7 guys. I'm going to quit within about a week or 2. I'm going to know whether you're lying or not, because a lot of guys, unfortunately, take a woman's word at face value. Yeah. Women.
And so I will disagree with Donovan Sharp here when he's telling women to lie about the body count, because when you date a girl and she pretends to be pure, and then you find out, because the thing is, dude, lying is never the answer, guys. The truth always comes out one way or another, okay? And the bottom line is, if a woman is going to sit there and lie to you, okay, then when the man does find out, he is going to be so pissed because he's like, bitch, you fucking lied to me. You liar. And You think he's going to be like, oh, you know, I'm going to be real empathetic about this. No, he's going to be like, you literally are a fucking lying hoe. Like you lie. Like it is one of the most painful things for a man to fall in love with a woman and to find out the woman he fell in love with is not who she pretended to be. And not only is it painful for the man, but it also builds up so much resentment. So no, I disagree with Donovan here. And I understand what he's saying, but the long term, it doesn't play out at all. It's not like dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, exactly. Sergio's right here. Trust is everything, right? The backbone of all relationships is trust. And what's the number one way to destroy trust? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me what's the number one way to destroy trust? Okay. I'm looking at the chat. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me what's the number one way to destroy.
Shut up and take my money.
Bingo. Christian Martin with the first one. Lying. Okay. So if the backbone of a relationship is trust, and the number one way to destroy trust is by lying, should you lie in a relationship? The answer is no. It will cause problems. So there's that. G Money, $10 super chat. I grew up in Roman Catholic, and the church's eyes, total okay to have sex as long as your wife her up first. Who are you trying to virtue signal to, Adam? Saying taking your wife's V card is moral wrong. Is it? Did he say it's a moral wrong? I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah. So I love you, chat. Duke of Canada says MLD interacts with the chat better than any YouTuber. I try to stay grounded. I try to stay down to earth. I love you guys, and everybody in here I know, like a lot of the people I know. You know, like even Christian Martin, when I put him up, he's a buddy of mine. You know, coached him. G Money, all you guys, NBA Crypto Boy. You know, love all you people. So, anyways, let's go, because you can see now, fucking Ultra Instinct MLD is about to come out, bro. If you see my face there, bro, he's about to fucking come. Let's see.
And know that women sell purity, right?
Yes.
And the reason why when you ask a woman what her body count is, she hesitates, is because she knows inherently that a woman with a high body count is not attractive to men of value for a long-term relationship. Yes. And so when Devin and I first got together and we started talking, the very first week she started talking about her ex-boyfriend. I said, whoa. I said, first off, if you and I are going to continue this thing, I do not want to know about your ex-boyfriends. I don't want to know how many guys you slept with. You need to keep all that to yourself. And that's just for my mental well-being, because just like you said, when you date a woman, you're dating all of her past relationships. And the less you know, the better off you'll be mentally. It's just not feasible to date a woman, especially in this day and age, with a low body count. So just keep that away.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. By the way, we got to get the super chats in a second. So if I cut anybody off, it's because we need to get super chats. From your perspective, and then I want to get the girls and everyone here. What are the rules of the road for speaking to exes, talking about your exes, or talking to current guy friends? What are your rules for that?
I don't have rules, but I do this. I let Devin know, and I got to start from the beginning. I'll make this as quick as I can. The biggest mistake that most men make with women is they angle for the relationship first. When you let a woman know through your actions and most of the time your word that you want a relationship with her, you lose the ability to set boundaries and expectations. Because
yeah. Christian Luna says MLD turns savage when he comes back from the bathroom. Right now I'm Jonathan from the Masculine Empowerment Network, but when I put on those sunglasses, MLD hits the fucking stage. You guys know who MLD is.
When you ask a woman to be your girlfriend, in her mind, rightfully so, oh, I have done everything that is necessary to secure his commitment. Yeah. And if she knows and thinks that, then guess what? If I tell her, don't talk to her ex, she's going to be like, well, wait a minute. This wasn't a problem when we were dating, right? So here's how it goes. Devin understands, and I give women a choice. So I didn't ask for the relationship first. She said, hey, Donovan, like we've been doing this for a little while. I kind of want to make
typically at 3 months.
wow, exactly right.
Well, you know, this ain't my first rodeo. I'm taking some virginities out there.
Charming pimp, right? And so what I explained to her, the first couple of times she asked me, I said, no, you don't want to be in a relationship with a guy like me.
Oh, you give the, hey, you don't want this.
Right. I said,
you don't want my life.
Listen, I said, you don't want to be
You've seen Dewey Cox, by the way?
Ready for this.
You don't want this cocaine over here. That
God.
sounds like I
Jesus
do.
Christ, don't say cocaine. But I told her when she angled first, I said, you do not want to be in a relationship with a guy like me. She said, well, why not? I said, drop it. A couple weeks later, she tried again. I said, Devin, you do not want to be in a relationship with a guy like me. And I wasn't playing games. I was just letting her know I was a crazy son of a bitch, right?
Okay.
So fine, and she stuck around. She put up with my nonsense. She put up with my crap. Finally, she said, Donovan, I'm serious. I like you and I really want to be with you. What's it going to take? I said, well, I said, so far, so good. But I will tell you this. I do not commit to women who go to bars or clubs. I don't commit to women who talk to their exes. I don't commit to women who are on social media. And I do not, and there are a bunch of other things. And I do not commit to women who travel alone. And she says to me, so you're telling me I can't travel alone? I said, you can do whatever you want. I am not your father. I can't tell you what you can or can't do. So what if I travel alone? Well, then you are in essence dumping me. Why? Because you made yourself into the kind of woman that I do not date. I don't give women ultimatums. I give them choices. And this is what men have to understand. You can never tell a woman what to do. You can't control women, nor should you seek to, but you can control what your responses are to her. And by your responses, you can influence her behavior to do whatever it is that you need to do. There's nothing manipulative about this. If your girl wants to be on social media, cool. But too many men, they set these boundaries and they don't enforce them. Well, what if I want to be on Facebook? Absolutely. Okay. Are we still going to be good? Well, yeah, but we're not going to be serious anymore, right? It's not about contradictions. It's not about ultimatums. It is about choices. I tell guys all the time, my woman can either be on social media or she can be in a relationship with me, but she can't have both. She can either talk to her exes, she can be in a relationship with me, but she can't have both. Too many guys have this, they have the scarcity mindset where they're afraid to step in and enforce boundaries and respond negatively to behaviors that are not conducive for a long-term relationship. A woman going to bars or clubs, traveling, talking to her exes, there's no guarantees. But obviously, if she engages in these behaviors, you're increasing the likelihood of her being unfaithful. And so I don't commit to women with those kinds of behaviors. And that's how I do it.
Respect. MLD, would you classify what he's doing with Devin as holding frame? How would you break down what he's doing?
No, it's 1,000% holding frame. And then going back, because I don't want to stray away from the body count thing because it's really important. Like body count is not important for most women, right? Most women would not look at a guy and be like, I'm going to discount this guy because he's fucked like 100 chicks. They won't. But a dude absolutely will. And another thing is this. Guys who are absolutely looking for a quality woman and are aware of body count, women with high body counts give away symptoms that they have a high body count. And
such as what?
High levels of anxiety, right? Always thinking the solution to their problems is at the end of another dick. Like these girls just think like, oh, well, like it didn't work out with this guy, so I'm just going to find another guy. And like, they just keep on, they never take a moment to stop and be like, oh, wait, let's see. 10 of my relationships has failed. I've been in 10 of these relationships. What's wrong with me? Doesn't happen.
They don't take accountability. No, something's wrong with the asshole guy.
They always think like, I just need to find the perfect guy. I just need to find the right guy. I need to find the right guy. And they do this all the way into their 30s and 40s. They're shaking their ass in the club, thinking like, oh yeah, well, I got my eggs frozen. Like, I'll figure it out eventually.
Well, shout out to the young girl.
Let me ask you why they're single.
Let me. So, and then again, I make a solid point there, but you know, the triggering is real. The triggering is real, mate. And the thing is this too, right? Let me just ask you guys out there. I won't even say anything, but how many times have you dated a girl and she was like, oh, well, you know, my last relationship, it failed, but it was mainly because of me, and I take full accountability and responsibility for what happened, right? How often does it happen? Versus he was toxic. He was a narcissist. He was abusive. He was verbally abusive. I was just a slave to him. I was a victim. It was just so, he was just and so you're just like, every ex you had was a toxic, narcissist, abusive guy? Every guy. So these just toxic guys are everywhere. Oh God, let's continue.
Let me ask the girls a perspective.
Look, she's so big mad, bro.
Because let me get your perspective on body count.
She's seething.
Men and women, for the ladies out there. You're dating. So, okay, let's start with women. You're 25. On average, your homegirls, your friends that you're friends with, not yourselves, because you guys are probably pure virgins, I'm assuming, right?
They are. They
Of
are.
course.
They definitely are.
What
Unicorns.
What do you think is the body count of the average 25 girl you guys are friends with?
Oof.
Average.
30 minimum.
I don't know. I don't
Take a
I don't
guess.
talk about it with my friends.
Take a guess. I don't
10.
accept I don't know.
That's
Ten.
so Miss Montana
cap.
of
That's
her.
cap.
She
So
is.
10.
You can't
10.
trust her because she's Miss Montana plus a lawyer. So
Yes.
she's always like,
Very
let me just
diplomatic
give you
here.
my
And a virgin.
perspective
And a
on
virgin.
things.
So you're saying 10. Fosh, what 25-year-old? We met at model volleyball. Did we
has the
not?
answer.
Yes,
Which is coming up. You going again?
I am going.
Gotcha.
yeah.
We'll do it again.
But
There's a
okay,
lot
go
of beautiful girls there. All are in the. Give me the average body count of those types of girls there. Average.
ahead. Like she said, I don't know, but
Oh,
I
God.
will think maybe 8.
Oh,
8 to
my
10.
God.
Natalia.
8. Look at it. She knows she's lying.
Yeah.
You guys are so PC.
You're out there. You used to work in the clubs. I know you're a virgin as well. All your friends.
Look at Nat, not even paying attention. Hey, Nat. Hey, co-host it here.
Maybe 8.
Oh,
8 to
my
10.
Yeah.
Natalia.
You guys are so PC.
You're out there. You used to work in the clubs. I know you're a virgin as well. All your friends.
Not
What do you
even-
think their average body count is at age 25?
I mean, I think today women are not,
Hoes.
What?
Women are hoes.
No, not all women are hoes.
Majority of them.
Majority.
No, not majority.
Majority.
Not majority of them. Okay, Nat. Okay.
Yes,
Not
majority
majority
of
of
them are
them.
They're
hoes.
statistically,
Hold on,
statistically
Nat.
proven.
Let Nat answer this. Go ahead.
Just
Just to be clear, Fosh said 8. Heather said 10.
10.
You're at what number?
I would say 10 too. I mean,
Okay.
I wouldn't. You guys are laughing and all, and I understand that. And listen, I've seen girls who are very like to expose themselves. But
It's
if you want me to be
confirmation bias.
let me finish. Just like you want to finish, let me finish. Right? I don't hang around women that are doing those things. I'm not around those type of people. So for me to say all women, they're hoes and they sleep with, I don't hang around those.
And nobody said all women are hoes. Nobody, at no point, at any point during this podcast did we say all, like literally 100% of women are hoes. Gordo Eats, good to see you, Habibi. $2 super chat. Educated women are just as prone to 3 or 4 in. Yeah, just women in America, bro. I'm telling you, it's like, it's so, guys. When I go back to America, it's just like, bro, it's wild, man. To see, like, I can't tell you how many young girls I met that were attractive, that were sleeping around and addicted to drugs.
Take my money.
So many girls, attractive, young, and addicted to drugs.
You may hang around those women,
Oh,
and
boy.
you may have seen
Shots
those women,
fired, baby.
and you may have, evidence that there are those women, and that's great because that's value for the men out there to be wary of them. Absolutely. But if you want to categorize me like, oh, I have to say there are hundreds of women, guys that women, that's also false because then you're putting me in
Hundreds
the
of-
category
whoa.
of
Nobody said anything
Well,
about
not
trigger
that
alert.
I'm defending
that
MLD.
these women have to sleep with all these men, and that's not necessarily true.
Now, we all know
Statistically
that MLD hangs out with 18-year-old 6'4" NBA
That's
Yeah.
virgins.
You
I mean,
better
that's
Which are
believe
more
it.
likely to be
You better
hoes, sure.
believe it.
okay. Now, have you ever met a dude that you were like, you know what? I like this guy. He's cool. He's attractive. He's status. He's got this, but I think he might have slept with too many women. Have you ever been like, yeah, it's a turnoff?
No, and this might be a
Thank you.
controversial opinion, but I would rather have a guy who has slept with more women than
Bingo.
less women.
I
Okay,
love
why
it.
is that? Why is
Finally some truth.
No,
Yeah.
I
Finally some truth
It's-
here on the podcast.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Explain.
I respect you so much more now. Continue.
because I want a man who has seen what else is out there. I don't want him thinking, oh,
What
I
a
wish
man that could give you a rock solid orgasm.
that too.
Josh, would you agree with Heather? Do you care?
Sexual
many-
orgasm doesn't count. You know this.
Do you care how many guys, I'm sorry, how many girls your guy has slept with? Is it a turn on?
I would like my man to be like experienced, you know,
Okay.
have some
So-
sort of experience there.
Got it.
On the same breath, like I don't want it to be like where it's gross, where I feel like I'm going to get something from him either.
Well, clearly nobody's looking for an STD.
You know what I'm saying?
But we
So
just,
that's
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna speed this up. I think 1.0 is on. I was gonna test it out there.
we
I
just
agree, I
established
agree,
something.
I agree.
Men are looking for lower body counts. Women actually prefer higher body
What-
counts from a man.
Well, I want to
Here's-
ask. I want to ask her a question. I want your opinion. So, for you, personally, what is a gross number for men?
By the way, it depends on a man's age. Does it not?
No, I want to hear her personal opinion.
a gross number.
Like he's like, oh, this motherfucker has too much pussy under his belt.
I feel like if you slept with over like 200 plus women, that's a lot of people to be sleeping with. That's crazy.
But let me ask you
Okay,
this: Would
so
you rather? Would
yeah.
you rather? Would you
Because
rather?
it's like,
Well,
what were you doing?
You're right, but
Having fun.
answer this: Would you rather date a 40-year-old virgin or a 40-year-old
No.
man who smashed 200 chicks? Exactly.
Obviously.
Exactly. And
Obviously.
this just goes to show this is one thing that a lot of people don't really know or understand is the things that make men attractive are literally the opposite of the things that make women attractive
Yes.
for long-term relationships. If a man has tattoos, girls love that. If a woman has tattoos, recreational use only, but she belongs
Streetwalker.
to the streets. If a man if a man has a and this is unfortunate, but if a man has a criminal record, unfortunately a lot of women find that attractive. But if a woman has a criminal record, that's definitely a red flag. A man with kids is definitely attractive to women. A woman with kids attractive for men for short-term but not long-term relationships. So red flags for women are green flags for men. So just always understand that if it's sexually attractive to women, it's not going to be sexually attractive to men.
You see how the AV
Very
guys
powerful.
And so, Road Rage for Life is here. It says, MLD, based on your views in America, what are your thoughts on Trinidad Carnival being extremely degenerate as well? I have 0% interest to go to any kind of like thoughterly involved events. I have no interest in going to clubs. I have no interest in going to nightclubs. I have no interest in dealing with like any kind of hoe oriented shit. That is just, I am so, at this point in my life, guys, I am so repulsed by hoe shit. Like when guys like, oh, look at that girl, she's got a fat ass. Oh, look at that girl, she's so sexy. Oh, she's so fine, blah, blah, blah. If she's out here hoeing, I do not care. If a girl tells me on Saturday I go and bake cookies with my mom and Sunday my dad takes me to the fucking movies or we go bowling or something, that is just like, that lights me up. That's like, wow. Oh my God. Like, wow, you're rare. Like that's what stimulates me mentally. That's what really gets me excited these days. Hoe shit, all that stuff. It's just like, it just brings trouble. Hoe shit doesn't bring happiness or positivity or any good thing to relationships, nor does it bring it for a man. You know, I can't deal with it. You know what I mean? I just don't want to deal with it. I am literally repulsed by that stuff. I am literally repulsed. Okay. Oh, shout out to my man Edwin in the house. Carnival's degenerate, but them gal going to church next day to be forgiven. This is my great friend, great, wonderful friend here in Tokyo. I'm so happy to have great guys like this in my life, man. Shout out to all my homies who know me in the real world, all my real friends. Love you all. Let's continue.
Point right there, by the way. Very powerful
You
point.
see how the audio video guys are cracking up and agreeing with us?
because they know we're telling the truth.
Because they know. By the way, the body count of those two guys out there is in the thousands. Those guys are,
those guys, their names Angel and oh shucks, I forgot the guy with the long hair, but he built Jedediah's studio and the lighting is just amazing. Angel and I feel so bad I forgot that other guy's name. I met so many people on this tour, but Angel is so cool to me. And then the other guy, if you look at Jedediah Bila's studio and the lighting, it's like from a YouTuber studio perspective, it's amazing.
Angel's a pimp, bro.
Don't be confused by Jorge's long hair. That's
Angel is a pimp,
the Latino
bro.
Fabio out there.
Jorge, that's his name, Jorge.
Nah, I think we should do some super chats right now. We got about I don't know, a half hour left, and I want to get some stuff
Are you
in here.
kidding, man? This is
Yeah,
really
it's
fast.
flying by. So Nat, get some super chats, and then we'll do it at the end.
Yet, and I'm 45.
All right, so we'll start with Mr. B.
By the way, if someone has
No,
to
I'm
pee,
good.
now's the time while Nat's doing super chats.
Okay, so first off, thank you all for the super chats. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll first start off with Beaten Cheeks. He's in every sauce cast. Beaten Cheeks. $100. We appreciate you. He said, Mr. Disease Free, capping on no high value woman. Zero lost 11. These are the facts. 1/4 women take antidepressants and are the saddest demo of people in the West.
Did you just say 1/4 women? And I'm supposed to take this chick seriously. 1/4 women, 1 out of 4 women take antidepressants. 1/4 women. Oh, Jesus Christ. Brian says, found you after listening to Jedediah. Great show. Thank you so much, Brian. Looks like you're in a picture there with your son. Happy to see your familial success, brother. Thank you. Sub-Zero 49 says, she smirt. Oh, man, that's funny. You know, Edwin, you know what's funny? She's Guyanese. She's half Guyanese and half annoying. I don't know what the other half is.
Is a 42-year-old woman making 50K, no kids, family. You lose 90% of your eggs at 30. Delusional women think facts are opinions. $1 million madness. Both women 25. Must be Christmas. Thank God I don't live in Japan. Yoya 290. Thanks, Heather, for using your voice to speak against Miss USA corruptions and allegations. Pageant girls truly stand up for what's right, regardless of the outcomes. Beaten Cheeks again. I wonder if Heather has her heart broken with her high value women definition. Then we have same chat again. Then we have Beaten Cheeks again. Donovan coming in with the wins. Been following you guys for over a year, and you guys need to get on The View and teach women some things. Zero loss.
Oh my God, I'm ready.
Simp equals sucker that idolized mediocre P. Dating secrets. Shout out to Donovan MLD. Great to see y'all out here setting the tone and narrative right. Proud of y'all. And Adam, pay attention. And Tompkins. Look at all these facts.
Look, she gets so mad if I laugh and have a good time. She's like, how dare you take attention away from me? Look, I'm just like, they made a funny comment about Adam. I laugh. I'm having a good time. And look at the salt. Look, just please observe the salt real quick.
For over a year, and you guys need to get on The View and teach women some things. Zero loss.
Oh my God, I'm ready.
Simp equals sucker that idolized mediocre P. Dating secrets. Shout out to Donovan MLD. Great to see y'all out here setting the tone and narrative right. Proud of y'all. And Adam, pay attention. And Tompkins.
So mad. Why are you such an angry individual? Like what is like why are you so mad? What are you so big mad about? I don't know. This girl, dude, this chick is like not relationship material. I'm telling you, because you see, this is a red flag here because in my mind, in her mind, MLD equals zero value, right? And watch how a woman treats people who bring no value to her. And when she treats them nasty, that is a sign of something deeper going on inside of her. That is a core part of her personality that you want to avoid. Okay? This is a serious red flag. You're going to see this chick, bro. I don't see this chick getting married anytime soon. And if she does, the dude's going to be a total doormat. But no, like these girls, they think because look, objectively speaking, is she attractive? On her outside, yeah, she's pretty, but in the inside, no. Because, you know, the people in her social circle, like, oh yeah, Nat's always cool. She's nice to me. Yeah, she's cool and nice to the people she likes, but you have to judge somebody on how they treat people who have no value to them. And that's how you see really who the person is.
Look at all these facts. Don't care about your feelings. I feel Andrew Tate is innocent, and I feel all you want. Beaten Cheeks. Gentlemen on the panel, I travel frequently to South America. Due to the modern women's strategies, would you recommend other men to find women in the USA? Don Juan Plagas 0 to Donovan and MLD. Could you please help girls who are hard 9? Y'all have proven y'all do this sarcasm. To Hager, MLD looks better with shades on. I'm not gonna lie. Tompkins,
You say you look better with the shades on.
I'll go grab my
Nat,
shades
how
right
many
now.
more do you have? By the way?
we have a lot. So let me just read. I'm gonna read $20 and up so we can get through these.
Do that, and
right
then we'll
now.
do it at the end because I
And
want
then
to
we'll
get
do
through
it
a
at the
couple
end.
topics.
Okay, so I'm gonna read $20 and up. Sorry guys, but we gotta get through these. We have the black young lady. She wasn't raised to be a wife. Simple. Women can cook and sing and work out well. Then we also have Weaponary Fitness. Shout out to the Big Four: Rolla Tomasi, Fresh and Fit, John, and Donovan. Then we have Soja Christ. We are at war.
Notice how she just drags the energy out of the room reading these super chats. Dirty look. No. Mansing 499 super chat. You are top GMLD and Natalia is 304. I didn't like the way
Take my money.
I didn't like the way she spoke to you. I didn't like the way she spoke to me either, quite frankly. And she was very rude off the air, even worse. Okay. Chief Key 499 super chat. Look into the Jeff Younger situation. Deals with family courts and the laws on the books in all states. Child support goes to Judiciary Retirement Fund. Yikes, my yikes. Is that real? Yikes. Yikes, mate. Yikes. Evro says, is this woman illiterate? I don't know if illiterate, but I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Microphone says, why is she here? I'll tell you why. She's reading super chats.
Age is intrinsically tied to females' looks, so looks are actually 88% based on your chart. Youth and beauty are inherently linked. Then we have this one. How does it respectfully tell her man that she needs him to step it up, especially when the man has gone through tragic losses and now suffers the PTSD and depression? How do you support someone like that? Then we have another one that says Donovan, Don Juan Plaga 0, Donovan with the 2s and settle for a 1. Then we have 0 loss. The man's dating strategy is to get the most women we can hook up with and then settle with a woman. Get the best man can retain after the day they hook up. We chase 2 to get sex and women to retain.
How do they I don't know. How is this watchable when she does this? I don't know. That's a perfectionist in me. But hey, that's perfectionism. Let me just see something real quick. Apparently too, she has seen my clips and stuff of me being like, yo, Natalia is like, she saw the one clip, apparently, the short. You guys see the short that was on my YouTube channel? You know what I'm talking about? When I'm like the first time I had to put her in her place. I'll show you real quick because obviously this is just painful to watch. So I'll go back to you for you guys that need a reason why Natalia is not a big fan of me. We will pull up this real quick. Okay. This is the original one. This is the original encounter between me and Natalia. So you guys get a little bit of back. This is not my first time on the show. So she was trying to tell me, and this is another example of holding frame. I actually did a whole breakdown on this little clip to show you guys, because I was saying men lead, women follow, and you can take a look and see what she has to say, because obviously she has something to say. She always has something.
There's areas that women, they bring something to a man.
I didn't say women didn't bring value. I just said that men should be the leaders of the relationship.
But women also lead in certain areas better.
No,
than
there
men
can't
do.
be 2 leaders. No. You cannot have 2 leaders. Like a house divided upon itself stands. A company doesn't have 2 CEOs.
No, they do not.
Okay. And I think modern women nowadays, they have like this insecurity. What do you mean? Like, I'm not number one. Like, I need to have like that equality with the man. Quality's not real.
And I agree.
It's not real.
Natalia, I know your parents well. Would you say that Marvin's the leader of the household?
Yeah, I would say he's the leader. My dad does lead.
But he is the leader.
But mothers, they do hold a very important role.
Ultimately,
and they lead in a
but
way.
I actually like what you're saying. Is like, it's not leader follower.
It kind of is.
Is it?
Yeah, because that's the
is.
bottom line. Like, he has the final say. That's what makes him a leader.
The final say in what, though?
Yeah.
All decisions. You know what I mean? He'll hear her out.
Yeah,
but
of
at the
course.
end of the day, he has the final say.
That's how it is.
That's how it works in your house.
I mean,
And that's the definition of a leader.
There's areas that
Boom, baby. and she didn't like that. And then you know who she sided with? She's Richard Hart, founder of Hex, went on, saw his cast, and she was all on his jock because he didn't like me. On his jock. Hilarious. Probably can't even spell cryptocurrency, this chick. Hilarious, bro. Steve Yard guy, $5 super chat. She's inconvenienced and annoyed by reading the chats. Yeah, God forbid. God forbid she has to do something. Bald head MLD is a different breed. That's funny.
The man.
Take my money.
Then we have let me get through the married guy. Oh, I like this one. The John the Baptist, the married guy with the red t-shirt. His name is
Will.
Your name?
That's Will.
Will.
His shirt's
Okay.
black. But okay.
Yes. He said he sounds like the most logical and appears to be the most balanced. He knew what he wanted early, and I understand his vibe. Then we have another one, John the Baptist. I married when I was 19, and when she was 19 and I was 21, and the 27 years later, it was well worth it. 2 adult kids, 26 years old son, and a 21-year-old daughter. Completing with kids and sports at 48 is done. Now my wife and I can travel. Then we have, I'm trying to speed up over here. Every man, this is Reclaim Your Throne. Every man wants to marry a V. It's biologically ingrained in our DNA. The problem is that V's in the 2023 is fearing of missing out.
I just like to say I look so good in that suit. It is a Loro Piana suit. It is a beautiful Italian suit. And the tie is Giorgio Armani. We all know I'm wearing the red bottoms, Louboutin, but I just like to thank myself for dressing well.
They always stray and they become city girls at 28, and I've taken 5 V's since 17.
Wow.
There's one that says, Donnie, tell Nat why you think she's stupid. I don't understand that one. Moon-pilled rational optics. Most men you see feel aren't ready. You're the only guys with options. The women, maturing, loving, and stable guys, majority of the men. We got Rolo in the chat. He said, every man loves a slut, but he wants her to be his slut. Then I'll go over here.
Anyway, let's leave it
those
there.
are the 20.
Shout out to Rolo.
Yes.
Thanks for being in the chat. Respect. We know. I think Rolo's going to be here next week. We respect Rolo. I want. If I do rapid fire, if I cut anybody off, it's because I want to get things moving. And I want to get some value to the people at home. On MLD, the one person who had to pee, when he comes back, I'll notify him as well. But Heather, our friend, created some shockwaves last week when I said, ideally, how much do you want your man to make? And you said ideally you would like him to make how much a year?
What did I say? 8 figures?
You said at least $10 million.
What? Are you crazy? Are you? So she can say, I want a guy that makes $10 million. But if I want a girl that just hasn't sucked a shitload of dicks, I'm the fucking criminal. It's clown world.
Okay. So I want to just have a little fun here and talk a little bit of money. And let's just kind of see percentage wise what it means to be a $10 million man. So real quick, what percentage of you think American men make $50,000 or more? Feel free.
Most.
Okay.
Yeah. 51%.
50%.
Yeah.
50%. Okay. Johnny, come on back. What percentage, how much do you need to make to be in the top 10% of men? 10% of men.
I would think over 150,000.
How much?
150,000.
Ding, ding, ding. 150,000.
Oh,
okay.
Fosh.
Congratulations.
10 points for you.
Fosh ain't fucking with no dude that doesn't make no top 10. She's TLC. Okay. What is it? How much do you need to make?
Now, as you can see, Ultra Instinct MLD has entered the platform. I've got the sunglasses on. And I'm at there's a clip from this right now. And shout out to my editor, Ozzy. Ozzy, delete all your social media, hide from everybody, because I just want you to continue to work for me only because you're so fucking good. But he clipped something up that is about to hit 1 million on my Instagram right now. And it's Ultra Instinct MLD going through here. So here we go.
take to be a 1% man in America today? Do you know?
400. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like three something.
No, 458,000.
430 is what it says here.
Okay,
How about
okay.
1%. Okay.
1%
What percentage are you if you make $1 million?
Oh, you're in the.
It's like a tenth of a percent.
a third. 0.03.
0.1. So
0.01?
So half of men make 50 grand. 1 out of 10 make 150,000 or more. 1 out of 100 make 430 or more. 1 out of 1,000 make $1 million. So it ain't common to be making this type of money. Fosh,
She's sitting here like rethinking her entire life.
what's the minimum that a guy would need to make to marry a girl like Fosh?
250.
Minimum.
I'm gonna say 175,000.
175.
So
Okay.
politically, I love it.
All right. Well, everybody here on the panel, we're still in the
175.
game, guys. We're still in the
We're still in the game. We're good.
Heather,
Yes.
what is the minimum? We know what you're looking for. 10 million or more.
Okay.
What is the minimum?
You asked me
yes.
idealistically.
Of course.
10 million was hilarious.
Yes.
What are you eating? Diamonds?
What's the minimum?
Minimum.
Seriously, like what the fuck do you need 10 million? Like, okay, what are you doing that you need a man that's making $10 million a fucking year? All right, I need to go full Asian and fucking have this real quick. Okay. So $10 million. Okay. So let's just say after taxes, you're going to get, you have to pay, I think it's like 37% taxes. So reality is you're getting 37.63. So your take home is 6.3 million, right? And then divide that by 12 is $525,000 a week. So let's just say you give half of that money to your wife, okay? So every month she is getting $262,000.
Take my money.
Okay, let's divide that by 30. So she's saying she needs a disposable income of $8,750 per day.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
God have mercy on your soul and anime Jesus. Anime Jesus, please deliver us from the thoughterry. The modern day thoughterry is a plague on our existence. Lord have mercy. I don't even have the arrogance to say that I want to make $10 million. Ideally, would I like to make it? Sure. Do I need it? No. I don't need $10 million a year. What am I going to do? If I made $10 million a year, I swear to God, I would just like walk around and just offer women money to sleep with me just to see how many women would sell their souls and for how much. I just want to see like who's for sale. I saw that on Cocaine Cowboys documentary. Anyways, let's just go back to this. Okay. Yikes, mate.
150.
Okay. So you're what we're talking about here is a 10% man, meaning you're in the he's in the top 10%.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nat, what's your number?
My minimum
that a man would need to make to marry the lovely Natalia.
150.
150.
150.
So some dude rolls up, he's making $120. Beat it, geek.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked up. Man.
Inflation. What did he say? Those eggs are
it used to be 120. Now, okay.
What are they doing that's so expensive?
They're doing some stuff, John. They got things to take care of.
Would your age rise? Would you date a 70-year-old man if you made 10 million?
No, I said my age cap's 20 years older than me. That's it.
Even no matter the money.
Max.
20 max.
Isn't the average millionaire like 56 years old?
Okay. Most men, just a little food for thought, men's peak earning years are between 45 and 55.
I'm fucking killing
Peak
it.
earning years, meaning you're doing well now. We're all doing well now.
I forgot I even fucking said that. Oh man, oh god, that's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, that's just a selfish moment. I want to watch that again.
What's the minimum?
Minimum 150.
Okay, so you're what we're talking about here is a 10% meaning you're in the he's in the top 10% of. Okay, cool. Nat, what's your number?
My minimum
that a man would need to make to marry the lovely Natalia.
150.
150.
150.
So some dude rolls up, he's making $120. Beat it, geek.
Wow, the average millionaire is 57 years old. I am absolutely murdering the game, bro. My girl better come over tonight and massage my fucking feet for 4 hours straight and not even talk back. Shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked up. Man.
Inflation. What did he say? Those eggs are
it used to be 120. Now, okay.
What are they doing that's so expensive?
They're doing some stuff, John. They got things to take care of.
Would your age rise? Would you date a 70-year-old man if you made 10 million?
No, I said my age cap's 20 years older than me. That's it.
Even no matter the money.
Max.
20 max.
Isn't the average millionaire like 56 years old?
Okay. Most men, just a little food for thought, men's peak earning years are between 45 and 55.
I'm fucking
peak
killing it.
earning years, meaning you're doing well now. We're all doing well now, but we'll be doing even better in 10 years from now.
Believe it.
That's just how that works.
Amen.
Women, their peak sexual market value decreases by the time that they're 40, 45.
Hey, your baby's
what
gonna have
you.
one arm.
John's got obsessed with this. I asked.
I don't want a retarded baby. I don't. And that, like, the longer you wait, just more and more problems. Big boy 702-999 super chat. What is 702? What is that? Las Vegas? What is that area code? Yo, my boy, got you live again. Yo, what is that anime Jesus? Is that a real comic book? Ha ha ha. Keep the contents going. Yes. So this is a church here in Japan. And this is like a little anime book here about Jesus and the story of his crucifixion and his resurrection from the dead. Let me see if I can show you some. It looks like Legend of Zelda. Look at this. See, look, even the Japanese are like, look at this. Adam and Eve was out here trifling. Look at her. And look at, I think that's the, wait, where's the devil? See, wait, oh, here. There's the devil, the serpent. This is it. This is, oh my God, it's a snake. That's what it says right there. Snake. Oh my God. And so let me show you. And this local church passes it out. They put it at my my front door. Maybe the Lord is calling me back. No, I'm gonna get all the DMs. Come back to the Lord. I got a lot of people telling me to come back to Jesus. You know. Let me see. I'm gonna show you the crucifixion scene. It's pretty lit. Jesus turning multiple breads. Oh, where's the? Oh wait, there's a crucifixion. Yeah, look at they have like the anime don 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 don. It's a crucifixion scene. See? Anime Jesus died for the sins of these thoughts. Anime Jesus, save us all, Lord. Lord, have mercy. Take the wheel, Jesus. Anime Jesus, take the wheel. How's everybody doing? We're good? Are we okay? I know this is a lot of cringe to deal with, but you see, I love what John made a statement like, you should hang out with me throughout the day. But yeah, you know, let me see. Oh, here, look, this is good commentary. The thing about is when they say 150, they don't mean the man earns 150. They mean that 150 in disposable income or 150,000 as an allowance. I don't know if that's the situation. However, it is, it's concerning to say the least. To say the least. Okay. W Jesus, I'll leave that up there.
Will this question, but I want to get you guys ideal profession for your girl, your future wife. What's the ideal profession? Who you want to go first, MLD?
Stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom.
Ideal profession.
Okay.
I don't want her working.
You don't want her working.
What is she gonna make?
How about you?
I agree. Yeah, stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom.
Okay, so here's my question for you guys. Gorgeous girl right here, right? Let's use her as an example. if she's going to be a stay-at-home mom, what's Heather's monthly allowance?
Well,
because you're paying, hear me out.
So if you remember yesterday, or excuse me, not yesterday. If you remember me on Tuesday, I said that Heather was going to out herself once again, right? And what she says is crazy because Donovan said a lot of women get married with a divorce attorney on retainer. What you're about to see is pretty cringe. Now I need to go grab something because I'm going to show you something, but give me 2 seconds. I'm going to play a 58-second commercial. Be right back.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. We're going to get right back to that, but I wanted to quickly tell you about my one-on-one coaching service. If you need help with making money, making muscles, learning game, or holding frame, let me help you. I've been helping thousands of men over the past 5 years, and I'm very sure I can get you results as well. All you need to do is go to modernlifedating.com/coaching and book your session with me today. It's a private one-on-one session. I help guys with a lot of things, whether it be relationships, managing your girlfriend, managing your girlfriends, wives, fitness, investment strategies, marketing opportunities, cryptocurrency, the list goes on and on. So if you just need a little bit of help and you don't know where to go next in life, I can help you out. Book a call with me today. Go to modernlifedating.com/coaching and let's help you out today. Thanks so much. Let's get back to today's episode.
All right, we're back. I just had to grab something. It'll make sense in a second. Watch.
You're paying the rent, you're paying the car, you're paying, the bills, but baby's got to look good.
So
what's her monthly allowance?
So I'll say this, right?
Numbers.
She cannot be like a consumerism idiot. Like thing like I need the latest Hermes, I need this Chanel shit.
Fair enough.
Woman that
Says the guy with the Louis Vuitton glasses.
So, says the guy with the Louis Vuitton glasses, right? These are the same Louis Vuitton glasses, right? That I was wearing on the podcast. Now, I'm just going to show you something. You be the judge, okay? If you take a look here, you see the Louis Vuitton glasses? Okay. Look at how small that logo is right there on the corner.
Shut up and take my money.
Right, it says it on the lens there too. You see that? You know what that means? She's paying attention. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a mic drop right there. Paying attention. Let's go back. Put 2 and 2 together at home. You'll figure it out.
All I'm saying is this. She noticed.
Yeah.
She noticed.
This beautiful girl is gonna move in and be a part of your life. This is a hypothetical, so let's not be long-winded because we gotta go.
Welcome.
She is welcome. But how much does the beautiful Heather Lee O'Keefe get every single month from MLD to be this beautiful?
Apparently a fat lip.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
So
A little sexual innuendo right there.
So
how much is Heather getting a month? Give me a number, baby. Come on.
Okay. So 3,000.
That's it?
Yeah. Because the woman I'm gonna
For just
marry,
spending?
chill.
Oh,
The woman I'm gonna marry
Yes.
is gonna be family and child oriented.
Okay.
So how much is she goes get a pedicure twice a month? What's that? $300?
Yep.
Yeah.
She mani pedi twice a month. What's 400?
Yep. That's
Hair,
exactly right.
hair. How much? 2 max.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
$1,000 on the personal trainer
Hair more than 200
a
in
month.
South Florida.
Listen,
Not
we
a
don't
month,
we don't need to
true.
break down the budget.
That's
You
what
said
I'm saying.
3,000.
Okay.
That's amazing.
No, because I am
John,
breaking down the
John, you and I,
As a Jewish man, you should appreciate this.
we are on the same page here. I agree with you. That's actually a great number. Just again, that's
I love Adam.
not for her to pay rent. That's not for her to make car payments.
No.
That's just, baby, keep looking beautiful.
Yes.
Heather, is that an acceptable number for you from a guy like John? Or is he gonna have to give you more? John.
I think 5,000.
What are you spending?
Can we negotiate it? Meet at 4.
We
Can we
need
make
to
this happen?
I agree. So
she'll move in tonight, John, for 4 months.
I mean, a woman needs to think
Hey,
of her.
what are you spending on the 5?
Well, no, because a woman needs to think of her.
Are you buying
Let her
Bitcoin?
finish.
No,
Let her
I
finish.
need to put money aside as well.
Look at Natalia trying to play referee. Let her finish. Let her finish. Shut up and read the super chats. Shut up. The camera's on me. I'm the star. I'm the hilarious guy. Read the super chats. Mumble your way through the super chats. Don't cut me off, young lady. Sit down. You're not on stage. This is up here fun, and you're down there. Relax. God.
Well, because as we know, divorce rates are through the roof. So I need to have a backup because if I'm going to be a stay-at-home
I'm
wife.
not going to marry a woman that has. I need a contingency plan in my mind. I need a woman that's like, we are going to make this work.
Yeah.
Isn't
We're
that a
going to make
prenup?
this work.
I actually give Devin an allowance.
Okay,
So-
let's hear it.
So
Let's-
I'm well to do.
How much is the
Oh, yeah,
allowance?
Casey Morgan's in the chat. She says $3,000 is a lot, but honestly, that's an amazing amount. That's an amazing amount, and that's every month. And I get to be a stay-at-home mother. What could be better? Yeah, exactly. But she says right here, watch. She said, "Mr. JJ, thank you for supporting me." Natalia, shut the hell up. I love you, JJ. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful individual. I'd like you to come over to my house. I'll make you some miso soup. You can hang out with my dog. You seem like a great guy. I'll introduce you to my sister. Thank you so much.
Oh,
It's $3,500 a month.
Straight
And,
up.
Yeah, well, most of that $3,500 a month is the $2,400 I pay for her personal trainer. She gets her nails done twice a month. She gets her hair done twice a month. Now,
Yeah.
if Devin wants something,
Yeah.
all she has to do is ask. You want to
Exactly.
know what percentage of the time I tell her yes? 100% of the time. And here's why. Because Devin never doesn't do what I ask her to do. A lot of there are so many. A lot of times people get fooled by manipulation, right? Like if a girl wants something from her guy, from her boyfriend or her husband, she'll maybe dress up a little bit more. She'll cook his favorite meal, right?
Mhm.
But the reason why the only reason why a woman would feel like she has to manipulate her man to get something she wants is because she knows she's not doing what she needs to do. If a woman knows she's holding it down as your girl, she doesn't feel the need to manipulate you. All she has to do is ask. Just last week, Devin really wanted something. It was like $1,500. She didn't come in, baby. No, she said, "Hey, Donovan, I really want XYZ. Can you
Yes.
buy it for me?" I said, "Absolutely."
I dated a girl who dated me.
Shout out to my homie Eric. What's up, MLD? Visa status update. Still waiting. But a lot of people have been hitting me up. They're saying they're praying, sending positive energy. The Japanese need people like me who are balling and dropping fat stacks on this dying country and dying economy. They need good-looking, smart, intelligent American men who are law-abiding, tax-paying residents of this country. It's in their best interest to approve me, because if they don't, I'm gonna take my talents to a fucking country that will. But they're gonna approve me. Okay. Anime Jesus came to me in a vision. I got all you wonderful people out there supporting me. It's gonna happen. We're gonna have a Visa celebration party, and it's just gonna be me crying on live stream. Crying in happiness. So yeah, see, Dan Sparks knows Japanese bureaucracy ain't no joke. But hey, listen, if you got all the stamps and all the dots and everything, the Hanko, all that shit, they'll approve you. No problem, bro. No problem. And Donovan is spitting. Chris F is in the house. Is Donovan spitting? Yeah. Live on Less says prayers. Yes, please pray. Please pray. Pray that the Lord himself grants me this visa and we could start the big show, the big studio, take this thing to the top, help people get their relationships together, spread positivity, spread truth, spread knowledge, and help out as many people as possible, because that's what I want to do, and that's how I am. I'm a good person. I'm a good man, and I'm going to keep on spreading the message. Let's continue here. Donovan Sharp says, because she is saying, right, that the money she's getting is not enough, and I say, why? And she's like, well, I need to save money for a potential divorce. That is just so sad. That's so sad. That's like, imagine if a girl was dating a guy. He's like, hey, listen, I'm going to keep dating you, but I'm just not going to delete Tinder and Bumble and Hinge because I got to have a contingency plan in case this doesn't work out. I hope you can understand. Who the hell would even sign up for that? Are you kidding me? Yeah, Nina's got it right here. Red flag right there.
When I was a bum before I made my money, right? And as I progressed, I made more money thanks to this girl's support, big time for sure. And at one birthday, she was like,
I'm talking about Miss MLD, by the way, who to this day is still a sweetheart. Send me a fucking Valentine's card and send me a fucking chocolate. Bought our dog a birthday treat too. To this day, fucking angel, man.
For me, I said absolutely.
I dated a girl who dated me when I was a bum before I made my money, right? And as I progressed, I made more money thanks to this girl's support, big time for sure. And at one birthday, she was like, I want this $3,000 Hermes wallet. She's like, you don't have to get it for me, But she had held me down.
Yeah.
I was a fucking loser. Literally, I was a loser in every sense of the word. And she held me down. And when that birthday came, I lied to her. I was like, no, baby, it's too expensive. I can't. But then I surprised her. In my mind, it was an automatic yes. So if a woman proves herself to me, I'm not some free lunch. But if a woman proves herself to me by being a good woman, being a faithful woman, by not being a hoe, not being a pain in my ass, I will buy you anything.
The rewarder.
I'll buy you anything. I'll move a fucking mountain
And
for
real
you.
quick, as far as contingency, I just want to comment on this real quick.
And that's true. And this, a woman, listen, I'm not greedy. I am not a stingy person. And let me tell you something too, boys. Women hate men that are stingy. They absolutely despise a man that's stingy. Now, I'm not telling you to break out your wallet like you're some gigasimp, but I am saying that women want a return on their investment too. They're not just these fucking robots that are just like supposed to be your slaves and in that literal sense of the word, slaves, right? If your woman's taking care of you, you got to take care of your woman too. They need to be reciprocated. And for me, when I'm dating a girl and she's proven herself to me, I literally pay for everything. I don't pay for her rent or her cell phone. No, that's all her shit. She can handle that. But when she's with me, dinners, Ubers, trips, whatever, I'm paying. She'll buy things for me here and there, whatever. But I mean, I'm handling the business, bro. I'm fucking top GMLD. It's okay. I got a little bit of extra. I got a little bit of cheddar. Okay. Identity MLG $10 Canadian says, MLD, you got to tell you, brother, you've influenced me a lot in the decisions I make in my relationships, and I can't thank you enough for your brilliant outlooks. Thank you so much, guys. I'll tell you something. Every time you guys send something nice words like this, I need it as much as possible. Right now, I need as much positivity and good words. I'm getting a lot of daily hate from crazy bitches on fucking online and on the comments and stuff. And I read the comments because it's my business and I have to keep a pulse on what's going on. And sometimes even when you read these negative shits and it's not real, it does have an effect on you. I'm human. I'm as real as they come, man. I'm a human man. And I'm telling you, and this is not like a manipulation tactic for you guys to send me more super chats. When you guys send me DMs, positivity, when you say nice things in the chat, whatever, if you highlight it with the super chat, even if it's a fucking $1, I don't care. I just want to let you know I do appreciate it. Honestly, I need the support right now. It's just shaky over here. Let's just say that on the back end. So I need the love and support right now. So I appreciate it. I love all you people, all these nice words, all the guys, all the girls saying nice things. Thank you so much. And I do this, like my life goal is to help people. That's why I do this. That's why you don't see me doing like time to do a takedown on blah, 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 blah person. No, I'm just trying to add as much value as possible to your lives. Okay. That's what I want to do. Okay.
Shut up
so
and take my money.
Appreciate it. Man Sing, this, MLD, I bought your one-on-one. How and when will I connect with you? So I did get the alert, but as you can see, I'm kind of live streaming right now. And there's 370 people watching. So after the live stream, I'm going to send you an email and then we're going to get on the consultation and do the call, my friend. But right now, I can't stop my entire show and reply to your email for the booking you just booked. I'm working right now. Okay. I would hope you would kind of put 2 and 2 together, but I am going to get to you. It's just right now, I'm kind of in the middle of something. Be patient. I got you. Okay. Your channel is so wonderful. I loved watching you on Grimes hand fit. I think it's the Fresh and Fit. I couldn't stop laughing the whole time. You're also very handsome and have a lovely heart. Wow, that just made my day. That just made my day. I'm the happiest man in the world. CA Reacts, $5. Glad you were around, man. I'm part of the Masculine Empowerment Network, and it's been great. I'm learning so much. You're an inspiration. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Send as much. Just tell me as good. Just tell me how good looking I am. That really makes me feel good. You're a dope dude, MLD, and you're fucking hilarious. Hey, I love you, dude. Ride. Holla, 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 holla. Love y'all. Hit the like button. Let's get back to the show.
Actually, right. But I'm not going to give my woman an allowance just in case shit goes wrong. Believe it or not. Hold on. Believe it or not, men, we're actually very fair-minded. I have told Devin many times, hey, if I decide to leave you, I've got some money set aside for you. And the reason for that is because she has helped me build my business. It would be wrong of me just to be like, all right, see you later. Have a good time. But if I decide to break up with her for whatever reason, I will make sure that she is financially set for the rest of her life. Now,
and that's great, but I don't think all men think that way.
Right, but you
most men don't have the ability to do that.
You can't take it away from that. It's the lawyer in her speaking. It's the lawyer in her speaking. You know,
but
like,
here's the thing.
Contingency.
Yeah, but let's say that Devin decides to leave, she's not getting shit.
Yeah, obviously she left you. Fosh.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the minimum?
Thank you, Dan Sparks. $20 super chat. Great guy. Met this guy in Miami. Awesome individual. Taking care of my girl is a convenient cost. Convenience costs are classified as an extra price consumers are willing to pay to make their lives easier. Hashtag treats for Happy. Yes, Happy will get some treats for this. I actually need to go buy Happy food today because I ran out of food last night. But Happy was Happy got some fucking. I made some pasta sauce from scratch with like ground beef, and I just gave her a little bowl of pasta sauce, and she got it all over her face, and she fucking red face on the white dog. It was so cute. Anyways, but she's gonna buy her some food today. Thank you so much. And look at this, my man. Thank you so much, bro. Damn, Eric 49, you handsome motherfucker. Thank you, bro. Take my money. Thank you so much. Honestly, I just want to keep going, guys. I just want to keep on doing what I need to do. Appreciate it. I really, really, really. Casey Morgan said, I'll tell you how good looking you are every day. You really are, in all honesty. I love you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Really do. Look at, oh man, look, oh, wow. It's a rare sighting, Mr. Chess Rockwell. Red Bottoms Master Race, been monitoring the background. You've grown so much, son. Thank you so much, Dad. I'm trying to be better. I am trying to be better. Like I said, the stream that I do here, it is a beacon of hope for men and women who need help with relationships. And it's also a documentary of me and my journey in self-improvement and self-development. So thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Appreciate you. I'm gonna throw the big fat 50 dono on the back on the screen. Appreciate you. All right, we're rounded third here. We've got about 42 minutes left of this Ultra Instinct MLDs coming out. Here we go.
A monthly allowance that a beautiful girl like you should expect from your man that's making it minimum 175K.
Ideally, I would like 4,500.
4,500. How'd you come up with that number?
I don't know, just a random thought. I mean,
I think it's reasonable.
Not random. It's a very specific number.
I like to do certain things. Like I like to go shopping.
Buying what? Like
I like to get my nails and hair done.
That's cheap. That's doable.
It's not cheap.
Yeah, and just to have some money.
Shut up, Nat. Nobody's talking to you.
Cheap for guys like us. Cheap for guys like us, Nat. Not for the guys you date, but cheap for us. So
the guys
I mean, and if you're not working or anything too, it's just like, what am I doing?
Get ready to have children.
Well, hold on.
Getting ready to have children.
Yeah,
this is a very good question.
Yeah.
Guys, hold on. We only have
because she did say that she wanted to get married and have kids. She said she wanted to get married for 1 year and have a kid the next year. That's what she said. So I was going based upon what she said previously.
20 minutes left, and I want to get this stuff out there. How much is your man gonna have to give you to be the cooking, the cleaning, especially the toilets?
There you go.
I'm not cooking. I'm not doing.
You're not doing any of that.
You're not cooking.
Wait, hold on. I'll cook. I'll clean. You know, certain things, but like if that's my main job as a woman, like why am I doing that?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's save the best
like
for
it's
last.
supposed to be like nurturing. I'm supposed to be beautiful
Yeah.
for my
You can
man.
cook
I'm
and
not
clean
supposed
and
to be
still
the
be beautiful,
fucking
sweetie.
slave.
That's
not.
And that's the clip that went viral. I'm not supposed to be a fucking slave. that is such a strong word. Like what? Slave is such a strong word. Like what are you saying? Like I don't know. Yeah, you guys saw that. I threw a little bit of shade at Nat. I was like, not the cheap for us, Nat, not the guys you date. Because I was fed up with her shit, dude. It's hard. She's just so mean to me. She's just a mean person. I was nothing but nice and kind and sweet to this girl from the moment I met her. But she just made up in her mind she didn't like me and she wanted to be fucking mean to me. Great brand representation for Valuetainment there, Nat. Solid 10 out of 10.
Right. Whoa. Everyone, hold on.
Let her
But that's what
finish.
it sounds like because it's
not.
like it's a
Let her finish. Let her finish.
If that sounds like slavery, you're gonna have a tough time in relationships.
No, I'm not because I've been in relationships and I
single.
haven't.
Let
But
her
you don't know why
finish.
I'm
You're being
single.
so
You're
rude. You
single.
talk about
Yeah.
a man
You
being
were like-
respectful and
She's so triggered, dude. I'm just gonna let this play. Hold on.
Should expect from your man that's making it minimum 175K.
Ideally, I would like 4,500.
4,500. How'd you come up with that number?
I don't know, just a random thought. I mean,
It's not
I
that
like
random.
To,
It's a very specific number,
I like
baby.
to do certain things. Like I like to go shopping.
Buying what? Like
I like to get my nails and hair done.
that's cheap. That's doable.
it's not cheap.
Yeah, and just to have some money
cheap
too.
for guys
It's
like
fine.
us. Cheap for guys like us, Nat. Not for the guys you date, but cheap for us. So
The guys I
yeah,
date.
I
like,
mean, and,
you
and
date,
if you're not
like,
working or anything too, it's just like, what am I doing?
get ready to have children.
Well, hold on. This
Getting
is a
ready
very
to have
all right,
children.
Yeah,
This is a very good
Fosh,
question.
Yeah.
Guys, hold on. We only have like 20 minutes left and I want to get this stuff out there. How much is your man going to have to give you to be the cooking, the cleaning, especially
There
the
we go.
toilets?
There you go.
I'm not cooking. I'm not doing.
You're not doing
that.
any of that.
You're not
But
cooking.
see,
There's no
this is
number.
I'm not. No, wait. Hold
Yeah.
on. I'll cook. I'll clean. You know, certain things. But like, if that's my main job as a woman, like, why am I doing that?
Okay.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
save the best
Like
for
it's
last.
supposed to be like nurturing. I'm supposed to be beautiful
Yeah.
for my
You can
man.
cook
I'm
and
not
clean
supposed
and
to
still
be
be
the
beautiful,
fucking
sweetie.
slave.
That's
and
not.
that's-
Hold on. Everyone, hold on.
Let her
Let's
finish.
But that's what
Finish.
it sounds like because
It's
it's
not.
like it's a.
If
being
that
a-
sounds
Let
like
her
slavery,
finish.
John, just
Let her
give me a second.
finish.
Let her finish.
if that sounds like slavery, you're gonna have a tough time in relationships.
No, I'm not because I've been in relationships and I
single.
haven't.
Let
But
her
you don't know why
finish.
I'm
You're being
single.
so
You're
rude. You
single.
talk about
Yeah.
a man
You
being
are like-
respectful and
Listen,
high value.
listen,
You're
listen.
This is
talking
supposed
over
to be a
her.
high value man.
When did I ever say about a man high value is being respectful? So she gets super triggered. And then
Here.
Yes.
Listen, bottom
Being
line.
rude.
Are you
bottom line is-
saying that he's not a high value man?
I'm saying this is what a high value man is supposed to be. You're not even letting me as a woman speak. Every time I speak, you're speaking over me.
Well,
No
go ahead.
matter if you agree with my opinion or not, you should let me speak.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Please. And then I'll just have
and I was funny because Donovan was also like kind of, we weren't talking over her. We were just kind of like trying to get information out of her, but I guess they perceived it as that. And hey, you know what? If she was offended by that, I apologize. Have a little liquor in me. Okay. I have no animosity towards her either, but she, I mean, I think his face says it all too.
have a quick thought.
I'm still right.
Okay, you're
listen,
entitled to your own opinion. That's fine.
Will's going to go next. Will,
Okay.
as the only person on the panel that's married, okay, give us a little insight as to how you negotiate the bills, the allowance, your girl. How does that work in your world as a married man?
She has her own credit card. We've never talked about money. We've never looked at receipts.
What's the limit on that?
It depends. The American Express doesn't have one.
Oh,
but it's regardless. Like,
by the way, he just fucking housed everyone here.
Yup.
No limit, y'all. Just
no,
okay,
but I
go
mean
ahead.
that's not the.
Yeah.
Yup. Yeah. Great. You tell me how long that relationship lasts when you give a woman a credit card with no limit on it. And you're just like, oh, baby, I love you. Just fucking do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, girl. That's because that's what these fucking girls want to hear. Here's your no limit credit card. Number one reason people in relationships get separated. Why? Money. That's what they want. They want unfiltered access to whatever the fuck they want and no fucking accountability. And guess what? 3 of these girls, they're all single. And they could say like, well, MLD, you're fucking, yeah, I am. And guess what? I have choices. I have options. And it's different because I'm a fucking man. You're a woman. Okay. I have women that want to be with me and commit to me and stay with me. These girls have men that want to fuck them and leave them. Just like their relationship past has been. Okay? So you can sit there and you can be mad and be angry, but all you're telling the world is 3 very, very true words. Streetwalker confirmed.
She belongs to the streets.
Sorry, but you just out in the world and you read the comment section. They go ham on her.
But how does it work though?
Yeah, it's totally different perspective. So it's not right or wrong, but we've never looked at that. We've never talked about that. We've never like.
She has a good sense, probably. She probably doesn't go over like 10 G's a month.
Yeah. Like, I mean, she likes nice
Like,
things.
Women who want to eliminate credit card are idiots.
Well, here's the thing. I agree with you. I think if both people are holding it down as the man and the woman, there's no need for a discussion. Devin and I, when Devin and I got together, we didn't say, okay, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. But here's where and I disagree with the slavery content. The thing is the thing is if a woman wants to be a homemaker, then she'll do it happily. But if she thinks of homemaking skills as slavery,
I'm so angry right here. I'm just like, just fucking like, I can't believe this shit.
Then there can't be a relationship.
It's not gonna happen.
I need more from my woman than to just look good. I'm not going to give you $5,000 a month just to look pretty. I need my house cleaned. I need my SEO done. And if that can't happen, then we can't be in a relationship. Women have to understand that you can't just bring tits and ass to the relationship. It is important to maintain and keep everything looking good, but I'm not going to give you my time, my energy, my attention, and my resources if you're not giving me what I need as a man in the relationship. So listen, women can ask for certain things if they want to, but at the end of the day, you got to earn that. And a lot of men give their women allowances just for existing.
Yeah.
Straight up.
By the way, Nat, you got something to add real quick?
Yeah,
Everyone has to talk real quick because we have like 15 minutes left and I have like 3 more topics.
I agree. I feel like I've lived a life where like my parents, it's not like you get an allowance. It's just a matter of like, here's the card, here's to get what you need.
Spoiled brat. Sorry, the world is not like the little spoiled brat world that you fucking lived in. Okay? People who grow up in environments where their parents are just like, oh yeah, here's endless money. Here, can we save you out of this story? When you're in trouble, let me get you out. Oh, you need a lawyer? Let me get you out. Oh, you crashed your car? Let me get you out. Oh, you fucking wrecked your apartment? Let me get you out. Oh, let me pay your rent. Let me pay your insurance. Let me do this. Let me do that. Those people don't grow up to be functioning humans that are operating at their highest level. Period. Okay? Unbelievable that she thinks that the real world operates like that. Shout out to Somali Nomad, $2 Canadian, using slavery as a buzzword. Stake in my head. Yeah, exactly. And then we got another one. Cigars Rage, $5 Canadian. On my path to saving 100K, I'll buy Bitcoin and Ethereum before I give a woman a credit card. Yeah, dude. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Yeah, Patrick Bateman's analysis is Natalie's an incredible, spoiled, selfish person. Like you're talking all this shit. And you want all this shit, and you can't even do your fucking job right, which is like, be nice to people who come on the show, be professional, because you're the one that's representing the brand. I'm the guest. I can be belligerent and crazy and whatever. You're supposed to hold it down, especially if you're pretending to be a high-value woman, which you're not. Sorry, but I just can't. This is not okay. You can't just be acting like this and think that, you're going to be able to live in the real world and fucking get by. So she's just saying mommy and daddy always give her whatever she wants. So she wants that from her dad. And exactly shows you how when you're a bad father and you spoil your fucking daughter like this, guess what? This is a father's fault.
So I think even like putting a number on that already creates a certain like distance in the relationship. Like I just gave you 10,000, like, it creates.
Oh my God, this girl's so fucking dumb. Okay. There needs to be limits and boundaries on everything. Okay. If you are so mentally absent that you think, oh, well, this man only gave me 10,000. He put a limit on my spending, and that's a reflection of his love. No, sorry, you don't live in reality. I guarantee her dad pays for her shit. I guarantee her dad pays for her fucking car, her insurance, hell, even her cell phone. I know with 1,000% surety, this chick is not 100% financially independent. I guarantee it.
It's a little bit of that animosity already. So I feel like when a woman needs
animosity because there's fucking financial temperance in a relationship. Animosity. Does she not know she's on the fucking Valuetainment Money channel? Having a budget is slavery now. Good luck. Good luck, because that is what you need. Because you're not gonna get what you want. And I'm telling you, she's gonna end up. Her personality doesn't have what it takes to attract a high value man, nor to keep a high value man. Is she attractive? Yeah, for now. But when time erodes away on her looks, which it will, especially as big as she is at 25, then you have deteriorating looks with your faulty personality. Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
something, hey babe, I need to go do X, Y, and Z, give you the card, no problem.
Nat, I hear you, but you also have to have whether it's business, relationship, family, you got to have boundaries, you got to have limits.
Thank you. From the fucking guy who actually does have millions of dollars, and not like I'm a net worth millionaire, I own fucking condo and I have millions. No, Adam actually has liquid millions to his name. He knows what he's talking about. And top prof, he's Jewish. Jewish people are like the masters of money. He's got it all checked. And he's saying that I'm right.
You gotta have a budget.
You know, right, but a real woman is not going to be unreasonable.
Give your employee an unlimited.
A real woman is like, listen to her fucking anecdotal evidence. A real woman isn't gonna.
Limits. You gotta have a budget.
You know, right, but a real woman is not going to be unreasonable.
A real woman is not going to be unreasonable, right? But here you are fucking crying about, oh, well, if he only gives me $10,000, you kidding me? That's a fourth of what the average person makes in America. If you're receiving that, you won. You have already won. Okay. Fire $20 super chat says,
Take my money.
Listening to you lately has allowed me to understand my wife's toxic friends and get back in the positive direction real quick. Thanks, brother. No more piggy bank or 20K deposit. Dude, absolutely. Listen, the fastest way for your relationship to fall apart is your wife's friends who don't like you in her ear. That is the fastest way. You know that if your wife's friend gets a divorce, the probability of you getting a divorce goes up by like 30-something%. And if a friend of a friend gets divorced, the probability of you getting divorced goes up by like 20-something%. Protect your relationship and protect your wife from fucking toxic friends, because that shit, she's gonna bring that shit home with you. Protect your relationship, man. It's up to you. It's up to you.
An unlimited expense account, like get out there and be someone, Bob.
Right. Yeah.
You know, no, and that
get out there and make
it
something
goes
yourself.
The other way too. You can't just say like, oh, well, you gave me a limit, therefore my value is XYZ. But the guy can say the same thing, like, oh, well, because I haven't given you a certain amount of limit, therefore my value in this relationship is depreciated. It's one side. Look, that's why American relationships.
Look at the salt, bro. Here's Ultra Instinct MLD right here. I just go in. I'm just gonna let okay. Step away.
Oh, well, you gave me a limit, therefore my value is XYZ. But the guy can say the same thing, like, oh, well, because I haven't given you a certain amount of limit, therefore my value in this relationship is depreciated. It's one side. Look, that's why American relationships are failures. Mm-hmm. That's why American women on a global context are the worst for relationships, long-term period. That's why the divorce rate is the highest in the world here. And that's why on the desirability level, American women are at the bottom of the global barrel. This is all statistically documented from men, because at the end of the day, the ones who decide if a woman is valuable for a relationship is men.
Well, the man is the person that's going to have to obviously propose
Concede
and buy the ring and all that stuff.
Give them the ring.
Real quick.
So that was Ultra Instinct MLD right there. Money. I just went out. Shout out to It's Me, $2 super chat. Love your red bottom shoes you're wearing. Sheer silk socks. No, they're not silks. I don't know if they're silk sheer silk, but they are I don't know, to be honest with you, but they are nice socks. They're not fucking that expensive. And then so yeah, my homie A Boogie says, look, she's so mad, bro. Look at the big mad, bro. Giga mad, big mad. And that's the clip here. It's actually about to hit 1 million on my Instagram. Here, let me go. If you go to my Instagram right now, you take a look at this. And shout out to my editor, Ozzy. I love you so much, buddy. If you go to Interview with a Man on Instagram, you take a look here. Let me just play it for you real quick because it's so funny. And if you look at the comments, people are just and I got to thank Natalia again for just giving me endless content to go viral. Thank you so much, Natalia. Please continue with your opinions, and I will continue to show you why you're wrong. And maybe one day you can get yourself a high value man like me. Here's it right here. This is the clip. So it's, as you can see, has 705,000 views. It was posted a couple days ago. And then here's altruistic MLD going hard.
Side, look, that's why American relationships are failures. That's why American women on a global context are the worst for relationships, long-term period. That's why the divorce rate is the highest in the world here. And that's why on the desirability level, American women are at the bottom of the global barrel. This is all statistically documented from men, because at the end of the day, the ones who decide if a woman is valuable for a relationship is men.
Well, the man is the person that's going to have to obviously propose and buy the ring and all that stuff.
Give them the ring.
Real quick. I just want to have everybody answer this. And
it's one side.
Oh man, I just love it. I love it. Yeah, no, see, I used to think what Natalia would be wifey material. Yeah, because you were judging with your eyes. But after watching this breakdown, she don't even qualify for side chick status, bro. Seething anger right here. Nina says it. The truth hurts. Hey, I'm out here. Listen, pull up the stats. Guys, let me ask you something. How many times you go out, you travel the world, and you're like, you meet these people and like, oh, bro, you know my dream girls, bro? Bro, I'm trying to get an American woman, dog. Oh my God. Have you ever heard, like, American women are so perfect, bro? No, you're like, bro, I want to get a Venezuelan. I want to get a Brazilian. I want to get a Japanese girl. I want to get a fucking Korean baddie. Okay. Guys are not like, the boats are not loading up to come to America for the fucking women. Okay. People are leaving America because the women are so bad. They're leaving. They're like, let's see. Strongest economy in the world. Strongest currency in the world. Great big houses for fucking fraction of the cost around the world. Yeah, no, I'm going to go. I got to get out of here. I got to find a decent woman. Okay. I got to find a decent one. Oh, did I miss your super chat? My bad, dude. Can you tell me what it was? Let me scroll up real quick. My bad, dude. That's that. But yeah, no, people are not lining up to get American women. And now I'm not discounting and saying there are no good women in America, but they are few and far between. And good women get scooped up quickly. Bro, good women do not stay on the marketplace. It's just like it's like a high quality Rolex. Go to a Rolex dealership, okay? Go to a Rolex dealership and try to fucking find a Rolex in the shop. Go do yourself a favor. Go into a Rolex shop anywhere in the world where you hear my voice. Go to a Rolex shop, walk in there, try to get yourself a Daytona, try to get yourself a try to get yourself a day date at market price. It's not there. They're sold out. Why? It's quality item. Scooped up with the quickness. Chief Keep, I got you right here. Can't express this enough. Our money and character of the women we might marry. From earlier super chat clip from R875 production shows Jeff Younger. Send me that clip on Instagram so I can take a look at it, brother. Okay. But yeah, man. I mean, that's just, it's true. It's the bottom line. You know? Women so bad they negotiate all the good. Oof, that is deep. That is deep, bro. The infidelity rate in the US is 71%, and women cheat at the same rate as men. So that's contrasted with 2% in the Philippines and 19% in I would need to see the statistics. I don't know, what is that? It's 71% of all women cheat in America. I don't know about that. We'll see. So yeah, and then here Casey Morgan says, I'm still single. I feel like I'm a good woman, traditional, conservative, and Christian. Dating is hard right now. Yeah, it's hard for good women out there too, because there's so many. Because the reason is this: the majority of women in America, the average women, they're hoes, right? They're out there. They got a fucking body count 20 something plus, right? By the time they're like 25. So men have kind of been conditioned to be like, oh well, this girl's a hoe. So the majority of men treat women like, hookup only material. And that's just women have created this unique problem in the great state, a great country, United States of America. Anyways, let's go back. Look at her. She's there. Big mad, big angry. It's funny. She came up to me after the show and was flirting with me.
Quick, I just want to have everybody answer this in as few words as possible. I want to see how you would approach this. Will, been married 12 years?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a prenup?
No.
Okay. Did you have that discussion at any point?
No.
Because you started young.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Before we had anything.
Fosh, if and when it's time to get married and you're dating a successful guy, engaged, and he's like, babe, I love you, we gotta have to do a prenup. How do you respond to that?
She's gonna call her friend Heather, who's gonna have her bar license by then.
You're gonna call a lawyer? But is that something how open are you to signing a prenup?
It depends. I think it has to be like.
Shout out to KDog199. What do you think about Saz having Anthony Gay style on? I think Adam's his own man. He's got to do his own thing. I respect Adam. I mean, I can't just sit here and be I literally just said on this show, I respect men who do what they want to do. And if he wants to have that guy on the show, that's up to him.
Written up and agreeing to certain things. It depends what's in it,
What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. And then you're going to get X, Y, and Z if we get divorced.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Pretty much.
Heather, as a beautiful woman who's, holding down high value men and who also went to freaking law school, walk me through how you're going to process that prenup talk when you marry this, multimillionaire.
$10 million, baby.
10 million. 0.0001%.
I look at it as I would rather have the conversation when we are happy and in love and everything is good than when things go bad and then have the courts decide.
That's the whole point is you're having the prenup talk
100%.
before you get married.
Yeah. I'm
okay.
totally
So he
for
says,
it.
baby, I'm worth $20 million. I love you. You're my girl. If we're going to do this, this is the prenup right here, and this is what it says. And go ahead, read that over. Walk me through what's going to go through your head when you're reading this and about to sign it. Or you're not going to marry him.
I mean, I would take it and read it and sleep on it, think about it for a couple of days and just make sure that everything in there is fair. Like, as long as it's fair, I'm totally okay with it.
What would be completely unfair and what would be fair in your mind?
Good question.
I mean, it comes back to kind of what I was saying earlier. If we're married, 20 years, I'm out of the workforce 20 years, being a stay-at-home mom, and then we get divorced and I have nothing on my resume, it's going to be hard for me to re-enter the workforce. So I think there should be some kind of alimony there.
Gotcha. And I think the courts decide that. John, you're going to marry this 6'4", gorgeous virgin, amazing, 18, old thing. Walk me through that prenup conversation of what you're going to say to her.
I'm getting married in Tokyo. There's no prenup. There's no alimony. It's a different system out there. So
are they 6'4" in Tokyo?
No way. I wish.
But John, as much as I'd like to go down the Tokyo path,
I got you. No, I got you.
I ain't moving to Tokyo, dog. I'm living in America. I'm planning on living in Miami the rest of my life. Let's live in Miami for a second. I'm not marrying some girl in fucking Tokyo. What's the conversation if you lived in America?
So are you saying what are my
what would you say if you lived in America, or what would you recommend to all the 27, 28-year-old guys that you train?
Coach, right.
Like a coach, meaning I don't know what goes on in Tokyo. I hear amazing things, but I'm living in America right now. What's the conversation you would have if you lived here? So you would recommend to guys that do live here?
My biggest thing is this. I don't want to pay child support based upon a percentage of my income because that's unfair. And I don't want to pay alimony either. So if I'm in a every girl that I take very, very good care of them. And I know these girls think I'm some kind of Nazi or some shit.
That's because you are.
But I'm not. I take very, very good care of the women I'm with, right? And I just don't want to be put in a situation where I'm literally a slave to the government if I don't make payments on child support and I don't make alimony, or I lose my driver's license and then I go to jail. I'm not okay with that.
Yep.
So as if I can escape this, I'm not going to be a deadbeat father. Okay. I'm not going to have some kids, and if she wants to divorce me and all those things and be like, well, fucking take care of those kids, go get a job at Olive Garden, whatever. Like, I'm not going to fuck around that. I'm going to take care of my children. And if she's been a good woman and it's been a good relationship, I'll take care of her. I'm not going to make sure she's head to toe in Louis Vuitton, right? But I'm going to make sure she's not on the streets and she's not suffering. The lights are on. She's living well. She's not fucking living in Opalaka, right? She's living in a proper, decent spot.
Man, there's a lot of people in Opalaka, Hialeah that are
what you
really
got?
They don't watch the show.
By the way, are you ever planning on marrying Devin?
Fire 999 super chat. To test your relationship, have a personal crisis, ask her to pick up the bills for a few months. If she finds a way, put a ring on it. Make sure to take care of her. You can work anything out. I mean, yeah, I do think that's good. I mean, it's a little extreme, but I'm a big fan of testing your woman. I'm a big fan of testing your woman. Are you kidding me? If you want my long-term commitment, yeah, I'm gonna test you. Fuck out of here. Cigars Rage, $5 Canadian. Prenup is essential after watching these women talk. I'm gonna continue to do work, money, and muscles. I like it. I like it a lot. Honestly, it's just so sad. Do you know that the majority of the world doesn't have alimony. The majority of the world doesn't have child support. The majority of the world is not getting frivolously divorced like Americans. I find it so funny when Americans who are single,
Shut up and take my money.
living in America, love to give relationship advice. And it's just like you're literally the most broken people on the planet. Like, let's talk about American women real quick, right? Think about what are American women known for? Feminism, body positivity, right? What else are they known for? Dude, the meme itself, Karen. Karen was birthed in America. The Karen meme. She wasn't Australian. She wasn't from the UK. She wasn't Canadian, right? If you see a Karen in that country, what do they say? Oh, that's a French Karen. It's a British Karen. That's an Australian Karen. Because Karen was born and bred in the United States of America. Solid work there, ladies. Keep up the good work. You let me know how that's working out for you. Give me a call. I'll be here. Call 1-800-HOT-DUDE. That's 1-800-HOTDUDE. 1-800-HOT-DUDE. Give me a call. I'll laugh at you. I'll put you on hold. I like to watch the like blink.
Maybe, but here's the difference.
Yeah, what's that prenup talk going to be like?
Well, there is no prenup because I'm not going to get the state or the government involved. If I ever do decide to marry Devin, we're going to do what's called a private marriage. We'll have the pomp, the circumstance, we'll have the cake, the dance, and all that good stuff, but we're not signing papers.
Yeah.
I think when you get the state and the government involved, and I think it's pretty clear that when you get the state and the government involved in marriage, the leverage automatically shifts to women. Women are literally paid to leave. They are incentivized to divorce their husbands, which is the reason why between 70 and 80% of divorces are initiated by women. And so there's something I said a long time ago. It's girlfriends are better than wives. And the reason I said that is because wives, again, are incentivized to leave. But your girlfriend, she's got to stay fit, feminine, and friendly. Otherwise, she gets let go with no strings attached. So my advice to young guys, if you really honestly do want to get married, don't get the government involved. If you want to have children, then again, don't get the government involved. But like you said, if you make people with other people, you have to make sure your children are taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's leave that one right there. Two more questions, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. This has been fun. You talk about fit, feminine, and friendly, right?
Faithful.
And faithful. All the F's out there. Roundtable panel discussion right here. What should you do as a man if your woman gets fat? And then what would you girls do as a woman if your man gets sloppy?
Ooh.
Okay. And that could be physically, financially, emotionally, what have you. Let's start with the men. You want to go first, or who wants to go first?
This is really interesting.
What would you say to your woman if she got fat?
I got a story on this. My wife one day was like, okay.
I just dealt with that recently.
Okay, dad bod. and it hurt my feelings. And I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
oh shit.
Hey,
but it
guess
hurt because it was true.
Damn right. There you go.
So I appreciate her for calling me out for that.
Yeah.
And it just it refocused me on what I need to be
The
doing.
people who love you will tell you the truth.
100%.
So what do you say to your woman if she had a mom bod?
I don't know. Like I would probably do it a similar way, like offend her in a way that would hurt, and be like, and then we'd have a conversation about it. We'd probably have a little fight.
Yeah.
And then like, is there some truth to what I'm talking
Sometimes
about?
the truth hurts.
All right. There you
So
go.
you would address it.
100%.
You wouldn't like.
Well, what does it turn into? It turns into cynicism. It's a wedge that drives into like.
So
when
you're,
I don't agree on insulting the woman because women are sensitive. You definitely don't want to insult her, like she insulted him. But you kind of want to, let's say, like, hey, listen, like, let's go to the gym. Hey, I bought you some workout clothes. You know, I got you a scale. Let's eat some good salad. We don't need to eat pizza. Let's eat salad. Let's do something a little bit more healthier.
wife of 12 years or however many years it was at that point was like, okay, dad bod. Number one, you're successful. You're a good dad. You've got a million different things that are going on, but your dad bodding it up. Like, what did that do when she said that? Did it hurt you? Did it motivate you? How did that project?
It motivated me, and it reminded me of a quote that was something like, "You're willing to die for your kids, but are you willing to get fit for them?"
Damn!
Wow!
And I was like, you know what, man, I need to get focused on this.
Yeah. Wow!
So she just helped me refocus on that.
All right.
Me out.
Donovan, what
Then
would
he
you
grew a
do?
beard.
What would you do if your lady got fat? What would you say? Like, walk me through that conversation.
Yeah, she'd be fucking gone. Yeah, I made it.
You'd have to warn her first. No,
there is no warning. I made it clear to her from the start that if you,
I am not friends with you, especially if you're fat.
That's right. I made it abundantly clear to her that if she gets out of shape, she's fucking gone. And here's the thing. Here's the reason why.
I love it.
Because I pay her personal trainer $2,400 a month to make sure she stays fit.
Brother, just pay me a G. I'll take care of it, brother. Just,
I got it. I think I'm good. And her personal trainer is female, by the way. We had to make sure that
has to be.
Yeah, has to be.
Okay.
But these are the conversations.
Next thing you know, she's banging Hans for $2,400 a month. Fuck you, Hans. I remember who you are.
But these are the conversations that men need to have with women. So men are afraid to say stuff like that because they don't want to get canceled. Oh my God, you're bullying. Listen, it's not bullying if it's true.
Yeah. Also, when you've been canceled 12 times, what's the 13th time? Baker's dozen at that point.
So yeah,
right?
that's the conversation.
Gotcha.
If she gets
MLD,
fat,
what do you say to your woman if she gets fat?
No,
obviously she's 18 fit virgin. I mean,
6'4",
the whole thing,
right.
6'4". She never would, but God forbid. Walk me through that combo.
No, I was dating a girl and she had started to gain a little bit of weight because when girls date me, you know, they start living that good life.
They live good. That's
Yeah,
that
they
hot
live
dude
good,
life.
You know,
you just had
fucking
pasta for dinner.
resorts, 5-star meals, living the creme de la creme in Tokyo, right? But when they start, every girl that gets into a relationship with me, first of all, I'm like, you got to get a gym membership, no matter what.
Are you paying for it?
No, fuck no.
You're not paying for it?
No.
Okay.
well, the reason I pay for Devin's personal trainer is because she paid her dues.
Right.
She earned the
Gotcha.
right to.
Yeah.
She earned the right to have that. Yeah.
So a girl that dates me has to exercise and has to have an awareness of calories in, calories in, calories out, right? You're a fitness girl. You understand the importance of that, right?
do.
And there's a girl I was dating and she started gaining a little bit of weight. And so for Christmas, I got her some Lululemon tracksuit. I got her some exercise stuff and I got her a scale. And I was just like,
Donovan, I don't know why I'm having this like image of you like you've gained 1 pound, like that you're measuring. That's it. You're out, bitch. I told you.
True.
1 pound.
Listen, I got a story.
Take another bite of that fucking cookie. I dare. You know my rules. I
Hold
feel like.
on. Quick story. I actually did a YouTube video on this. There was one night, Devin comes to bed, and I was like, and I told her, I said, "You're looking a little puffy. Get on the scale."
Puffy.
Oh, you better believe it. She was 135 pounds. I said, until you get down to 128, you are on dick detention. She lost the weight in 3 weeks.
Wow.
Real
No
shit.
dick.
No dick.
Wow.
No, sir. No, sir.
because it's
Nobody wants to lose that Donovan dick. I mean, everyone.
Well, here's the thing. If you
Hello.
don't- well, listen, here's the thing.
Because
You
when
don't get my dick.
somebody gets fat, it's just like it's just only going to get worse. Like if you're starting to notice that your girl or your man is getting fat, right? They've been living that fat lifestyle for a couple months. Like if that doesn't just show up overnight, and it's a warning sign because they don't change, we're gonna have some trouble here. We're gonna have some trouble. Shout out to Alex is the best $4.99 super chat. Been waiting to catch you live to say you killed it on your American tour. #GOAT. Thank you very, very much. Greetings from South Florida. Shout out to you, my bro. Shout out to you.
you're not getting my commitment eventually. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about the sex for me. If you can't keep me sexually interested, then there's no need for relationship.
There's a difference. I learned this from Donovan Sharp. I'll say it right to camera. There's a difference between an ultimatum and a choice.
Damn right.
Making her make a choice. Fosh, as a fitness woman, as a model, you're dating some dude. He's a wealthy guy, established guy. If he starts to develop a dad bod like our friend over here, walk me through that convo. What do you say? Hey, buddy, you want some of this?
I would encourage him to go to the gym. It's not like my top priority. I would encourage him. If he's taking care of me, he's,
And women will tolerate you if you're a little fat, but the money's right. They will.
Being a provider, I don't really mind.
Got it. So if he gains a little weight, you're cool with it. Because I actually know a lot of girls that want their dude to gain a little bit of weight. I have one friend in mind, super successful guy, great guy, hot Latino wife. She's like, have another bowl of rice, baby.
Yeah.
Have another. I'm like, Wyatt? She's like, I don't want him out in the club looking good.
They'll get
you.
I'll be the hot one. I feed you.
Listen.
So what would you do if? Okay, so him gaining a little weight doesn't offend you. Walk me through the conversation if he was struggling to pay the bills. Like, this is your dude.
That's a line in the sand for them.
And I'm not working either, right? So it's just like
because
so
it's
like, I mean, ooh.
Yeah, I like it.
He's got to go.
It's
genuine. It's genuine. It's real.
Does he really have to go though? Because it's like,
here's the thing.
What am I going to do if he's been paying for everything and I haven't been working? So where the hell am I going now?
So walk me through the combo you're going to have with him.
Yep.
Hey, babe. You've gained a little bit of weight. Actually, you've lost a little bit of weight because we haven't eaten in 3 days. So, walk me through what you're going to say to him next.
Oh my God, babe, we're struggling right now.
Hey, babe, here's how I'll be staying at my mom's house.
See how feminine she is? This is the key.
Babe, we've been struggling. I love you, and I want to figure out how we can work through this together. I know you've been taking care of me for some time, but I want to figure out how we can get through this and have a discussion from there.
Okay, Heather,
beautiful,
Miss USA, Miss Montana in the house. Your man gains 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Is it he's already
it's not a deal breaker.
Not a big deal.
No.
So hot chicks don't care if you gained a little bit of weight, guys.
But if you lose 10% of your income, they're like, wait a minute.
If he loses, exactly. If all of a sudden income's struggling, you're not getting your monthly allowance right there. You love this guy, you live with him. I want to hear the conversation of what you would say to him.
I mean, are we like struggling or
you've gone from living a great life to all of a sudden we're, things are clearly, on the down spectrum right now. Like things aren't looking as good. We're not eating out as much. I've noticed you just you had a Mercedes Benz and you downgraded to a fucking Toyota Corolla. Something's up, babe. We got to talk. How would you approach that?
I mean, I would want to be with a man who's willing to work through hard times with me. So I would be there to work through those hard times with him.
So let me hear what you would say. Hey, babe. Pretend I'm your man.
I would say,
Heather,
babe.
I'm your man. I'm your man. I make $500,000 a year.
I think Adam likes her. She was going to role play with someone else. He was like, no, role play with me. Good on you, Adam. Make your moves, big boy. I like it.
Yeah, that's a great job. Okay, I'm your man.
You really want to role play right now?
Yeah, we're going to role play. Here it is.
Oh, I want to see this.
Here we go.
You're used to living a type of life. We're living in a 3-bedroom high-rise penthouse. Life's good. We're doing a thing. I make $500,000 a year. I got a car. You're driving a G-Wagon. Life's good. Hey, babe, the lease is up and we're moving. And I don't think I can pay $8,000 a month anymore. We're going to move into a 2-bedroom. Yeah, because I don't want to have this talk ever. Like, no girls listening. This ain't us.
We're going to Opalaka.
We're going to move into a 2-bedroom and like there's only 1 bathroom. But like, I love you. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. I lost my job, but I got this, babe. What's going through your mind? What are the questions you're asking me?
I mean, a lot goes into it. How long have we been together? Do we have kids? Like,
what loves you?
We're dating.
Yeah, that's not, like if I love you,
if she loves you, she'll tolerate it. Listen,
I mean, if we just started dating, though,
Heather,
it's all different.
Yeah.
You know?
This is us. You and I are talking, baby. Come on. Let's go. John is not in the conversation. What are we saying?
No, it depends how long we've been together. Like, if
we've been together 6 years.
Do we have kids?
And we're gonna maybe get married soon.
Been together 6 years and we're not married. There's a problem.
That's a red flag.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You're 30 years old.
We have
we're
a lot
about to
of
get married. I lost my job.
We're already
There's a lot of deflecting going on here, guys. Don't listen to what women say. Watch what they do. They can't even answer this goddamn question.
If you date a woman more than 3 years, you don't marry her, the resentment starts to build.
Yeah, 6 years.
Okay, so we're dating 2 years.
Okay.
Does that change things?
I mean, yes. Dating 2 years.
I want to hear what you're going to say to me.
Still optimistic.
I want to hear what you're going to say to me as your man.
I don't know exactly what I would say, but I'd be willing to work through it with you if we've been
So here's what I
together
want
for
you to
2
do.
years.
Practice that speech, just in case, God forbid, your $10 million man doesn't turn out. Because
let me make a quick point.
Let me make a point, and then last question.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Let me make a quick point. We're up here, talking about why a woman's got to look like this and she's got to do that. Guess what? The man has got to bring it too.
Yes.
You can't expect your woman to be a bad bitch and clean toilets and all that if you're not handling your shit.
Yes.
Now, it's all contextual. Let's just say you lose your job, right? And the time of the relationship does matter. If it happens early on, he's probably financially irresponsible. Maybe he got fired for something that was his fault. But if your woman really does love you and you lose your job and you lose your way, things are a little bit tough, she'll only stick around for so long, but she should not stick around forever. If you do not show in a reasonable amount of time the resolve to get what you got back, she's got to go. Look, man, men have to understand women don't come for fucking free. Man. There's so many men out there. I want a bitch. I want a bad bitch. I'm going to fuck her. She's going to leave. No, women need a return on their investment too.
Exactly.
If they're going to give you, if you're going to give you their time, their body, their fidelity, their submission, their obedience, then they need something in return. And this is on both sides. Women want the high value man, but then they still want to act like a hoe. It don't work that way. By the same token, there are a lot of guys who also have unrealistic expectations for women. I want her to do X, Y, and Z, but then you ain't shit either. Yes. But again, going back, a woman will give you a reasonable amount of time to get back on your feet. But if you're wallowing in self-pity for 3, 4, 5, 6 months and he doesn't show the resolve, you as a woman, you owe it to yourself and your children to get the fuck out of that situation. I don't care who you are.
By the way,
I
hard
agree.
to disagree with what he's saying there. The man has to bring it, the woman has to bring it, and everyone has high expectations, especially the hotter, the sexier you are as a woman, and the more status you have as a man, you're going to have lofty expectations. Yes. Last question here, and I want to get your guys' perspective on this.
13 inches.
We all have a mutual friend here, Andrew Tate. Yeah. He's going through some shit right now.
Yeah.
I would consider him a homie. I wouldn't say we're like best friends or anything like that.
He's a great guy.
But looking out for the guy, a lot of women get triggered by some of the things he says. A lot of the women get triggered by a lot of things you say. You say included. Nobody gets triggered by what Will says because he says facts. Honestly,
awesome
he's a very good dude, other than being a capitalist pig. But what are your thoughts on what's happening with Tate right now? Because a lot of what he stands for is literally what you just said a second ago. But a man has to bring it, and if the man brings it, the woman expects this. So from your perspective, where do you see like what's going on with Tate? Like, there's obviously these allegations are insane right now. And if he did any of that, which I think they're going to find a way to make sure he did do that, even if he didn't.
Yeah.
Are you in touch with it?
She was big mad the whole show. Look at her. She was just triggered as F. Because, it's true. Like we said alcoholism, don't do it. Not okay. She got angry. High body count. She got upset about that. I'm not saying she has high body count, but why would she get upset? I don't know. Talked about staying fit. I'm not going to say much. Just leave it at that. Go check out our Instagram. Very big mad.
His camp. What are you hearing? I know we've all been in the kind of the same community for years now, but you're the founder of the CME, Conference for Masculine Excellence. So you're in this world. What's your perspective on what's happening?
Yeah, with as far as Andrew is concerned, I think we should probably wait until the facts of the case come out. Knowing who Andrew is as a person, I think it is highly unlikely that he is sex trafficking. A guy like Andrew has women literally lining up to be with him. There's no need for him to have to traffic people and hold people against their will. There are beautiful women around the world who would gladly line up to work for Andrew Tate. And I think what this comes back to is the whole consent thing. They seem to be broadening the definition. Like I heard Destiny talking about, he talks very, very quickly and he presents a lot of his opinions as objective fact. But the fact of the matter is, in order for a crime to be committed, and you understand this as a lawyer, certain elements have to be in place. Absolutely. For example, with kidnapping, there has to be, and I'm not a professional, law degree or whatever, but like you have to take the person, they have to be held against their own will, they can't leave, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so he had girls in his house doing the cam business. You can't charge him just because one of the 4 elements of human trafficking is met. And that's what I think a lot of people disingenuously do. I just think Destiny doesn't like Andrew Tate. And that's the reason why he broadened his definition of guilt versus not guilt. I think we should wait till all of the real facts of the case come out. I think at the end of the day, if we're gonna really look at the facts, then he should be not guilty. But again, we know that they broaden these definitions all the time. We have to wait for the facts. But at the end of the day, if you like Andrew Tate, you tend to believe he's innocent. But if you don't, you're going to find a reason to make him
bingo.
look
And I
guilty.
think that's what I'm hearing out there is like, if you're a Tate.
Shout out to John Bell, 999 super chat. God bless you, MLD. I hope the Lord blesses you with the woman of your dreams and a happy and healthy family. Stay positive. Thank you, John. Pray for me so I get this visa approved. This visa is just, my hands have been shackled since July. I'm just over it. I'm so fucking over it. Like, it's just Japanese bureaucracy. It is what it is. Iron Frame 999 super chat. Genuine desire is like a foreign concept to these women. Writing is on the wall. Shout out to you, MLD. Great show. Thank you so much.
Fan or a friend or a colleague, you're like, no, it just couldn't be. Yeah. But that's just our opinion. And if you're a hater on Tate, you're like, he's a scumbag. I've always known it. It's time to pile on. I knew it was like, he's guilty. We all know he's guilty.
One more quick point.
It's cognitive bias.
Yes, and one more quick point. When athletes when athletes and celebrities or millionaires get accused of sex crimes, yes, a lot of them are guilty. But you also have to think on the other side. Men with options and value, there's no reason for them to take a woman against her will. If she is, there's just no need to. Why am I going to commit a crime against this one woman when I have 5 other women who are willing to do what she doesn't want to do?
The common like way to diffuse that argument is,
no, I've never heard it.
Well, I mean, I'll give you a couple different examples. Mm-hmm. Well, Bill Cosby was a multimillionaire. He could get any woman he want. Why the fuck is he drugging women? It's a power thing.
Yeah, sure.
There's also another guy, Darren Sharper. You remember that? This guy was an NFL Pro Bowler, doing his thing, good-looking dude, drugging up women and banging them in Miami.
Yeah.
Kellen Winslow. Because again, I'm not saying take any of this, but I'm saying there is an argument saying, well, there are powerful rich guys that do things like this because it's a power thing.
Right. And those would be the exception to the rule.
Yes, I agree.
Yes,
exception.
Yes, most men who have access to women don't feel the need to drug women or
100% agree
that's
with
just the
you.
way it goes.
Let me. You want to weigh in on what's going on with Tate real quick?
I thought we were going around.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, no, these guys don't know him. You know
Okay.
him. Yeah.
So Andrew and I were texting on a regular basis over WhatsApp. Andrew Tate is 1,000% innocent. This is a political hit job. Yeah. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about this. The accusation of organized crime was them alleging that Andrew, his brother Tristan, his assistant Georgiana, and then Tristan's assistant, 4 people, that's organized crime. Okay. They'd actually
that's a very important point right there.
I know.
It's like me, my brother, and my assistants were organizing crime.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
okay.
These are
it's
all,
not mafia out here.
These are all surface level accusations. And another thing, in Romania, okay, in the United States of America, you need a certain amount of evidence collected to be like, okay, now we have a case, therefore let's arrest this guy. In the Romanian court of law, that is not the case. They have a suspicion based upon some woman's statement that was given in April that was not even in the state of Romania. She just gave a statement. And what's happening really is the Romanian government is being pressured by big tech and other organizations like
100%.
the United States government, whatnot, to get this guy, Tate, and his brother into fucking custody and hold him there. There is no evidence that substantiates a legitimate cause for rape, trafficking, nor organized crime. There's no, if you actually look at it, if you can be a surface level TikTok idiot, like, oh yeah, I don't like Andrew Tate, therefore he's fucking done this shit, right? And I know the chat's agreeing with me right now, but the bottom line is this is a political hit job because at the end of the day, they don't want men to be smart, independent, thinking for themselves. They want you fat, sick, and stupid. Look at the fucking food pyramid. Look at all this trash in American media, like women saying, oh, men ain't shit, but fucking patriarchy or anything. All that shit is fucking garbage, okay? Mansplaining, patriarchy, all that trash. Men are awesome. We're not out of here like clobbering bitches over the head, like, I'm going to rape these hoes.
Yeah,
no, the average guy is not like, hey, guys, are you guys ready?
Let's get together and go rape a bunch of girls.
Are you going to come to our Friday night rape meeting? Like, you know, it's not like that at all. The average guy Like, how would you even get an erection holding a woman down trying to rape her? That's just disgusting. It's not fucking normal. And these are
the exceptions to the rule. These are scumbags. These are psychopaths.
Small percentage
Fully
of men.
agree.
Very small percentage of men.
I just with Tate. I just again, I'll just the American democracy. I get it's not Romania. You know, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
Like
And
I
Romania
think
is corrupt.
I will agree. What the biggest thing, multiple things I learned when we did the big interview with Tate was what was crazy. We talked about the matrix, the system. When he got canceled, I'll never forget this. It started with Facebook, Meta, Instagram. Next thing you know, it was just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Uber. Then it was
down to
then
Uber,
then
Airbnb.
it was TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat,
Gmail.
all that. Then it was Uber, Airbnb, payment systems, Stripe. It's so all of a sudden Uber's canceling you because you said some shit. Like that's why I was like, and I made a joke prior to the interview. I'm like, don't you think all these big tech people are on like a WhatsApp group together? And that just completely made me realize that. Anyway, Tate, if you see this, best of luck out there. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay happy. Final thoughts. Let's do Nat, we got some super chat and then we'll wrap up here, right? Go ahead, read the good stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna read chats that we just got that was $20 and up. We have Frankie Baltimore, guys. You can make six figures. All
Nat, hold on, you gotta yell
Sorry,
louder.
Can you hear me? Good.
You got this, Nat. Go
I
ahead.
got it, yes.
Final
Okay.
stretch.
Guys, you can make six figures. All I did was have a great plan, broke 100K, double D the same plan, and broke into the 200s in 8 months. It's new money, and I can tell you it's possible. I'm 33, and MLD and Donovan are right. Alvin Sam, Lady Nick's MLD, if a woman's domestic duties is slavery, then what do you call a man who works long hours, dangerous jobs to make their life easier, peaceful, and comfortable? Then we have Matthew Yurnis. The red pill has taught me a lot, but some of these guys are straight up clowns. Then we have straight up clowns.
Oh, okay.
Then you have Joel A. Ruiz. I just want to say, Natalia, you're one of the most beautiful. Thanks.
Enunciate, please. Enunciate, please.
And Mr. Sauce and Volutainment crew, keep doing your thing.
Oh, we will.
Yes, we will. And thank you for the super chats, everyone. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And take it away, Mr. Sauceman.
Thank you, Miss Natalia.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate it.
Yes.
By the way, I said at the beginning of this episode, I got a handful of high value men and I got a couple of high value women, and there's nothing that was said that make me change my opinion. Now, some people are fighting, some people are not fighting, some people are talking too much, some people aren't talking enough. It's all good. I kind of want to play this game.
Oh God!
Before we're done, I just don't know if it's appropriate.
The answer is yes.
Should we play the game or not?
Yeah, play the
game.
It's highly inappropriate.
No, I said,
I'm letting you guys know there. It's highly. By a show of hands, should we play the inappropriate game or not?
Yes.
We have three guys saying yes.
Of course, the guys say
Well,
yes.
By the way, ladies, it is equal like meaning it's not like the guys are gonna like the women are gonna have the exact same say as the men.
All right, sure.
Okay,
Hey!
that is a.
He was in
all
sales.
right, guys, brace for impact. The game we will be playing is known as Marry, Fuck, Kill. Should the women or men go first?
I'll start.
Hold on, John. Hold John. Let's let the women go first. Okay, John. So
no,
the
I
women.
think the guys should go
Let her
first.
go first.
It was your idea to play the game.
Okay.
So I think you should go first.
Well, I'm not playing. I'm the host here.
Oh, come on.
and I'm not trying to lose a friend or a colleague out here. So this is for you guys. Will, you're a married man, so do you have to call your wife to get permission to play this game?
No, we're fine.
That's a man right there.
Yeah.
It's a fucking man right there. Okay. I'm going to have the ladies go first and then the men. Ladies, you've heard each of these three men and their answers. I stand by my opinion. Awesome. They are all high value men. Unfortunately, one has to die, one gets fucked, and one is going to marry you.
Which is also getting fucked.
Yeah. So Heather, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay. So of these three men, you've heard their responses.
Easy. Marry, fuck, kill.
Wow.
Hey.
So Will is getting married, John's getting fucked, and you killed Donovan.
Sorry, Donovan.
Explain why Donovan just got the.
He said I had lunch lady on.
So from the beginning of the show, you're like, wow, kill this motherfucker. Wow. Beginning of the show. All right. Take notes at home.
I love it.
The lovely Fosh. is now your turn to marry, fuck, kill someone here on the panel.
Everyone on the panel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Except for Adam.
Except for Adam.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say no. Just okay. Marry, F-bomb, kill.
Yes.
Donovan has died twice.
Wow.
Natalia,
Absolutely.
you're the third
Natalia's
woman.
totally killing
Natalia,
me.
you are playing.
She's totally killing me.
Okay.
Marry,
Say it.
fuck, kill our three gentlemen.
Hate and love are very correlated.
Yes, they are actually.
So I would marry.
Will.
I'd marry Adam.
No, you
I'd
can't.
No. You're playing the game.
Okay.
We have
fine.
Will, Jonathan, or Donovan. Who are you? How about this? Easy. Who are you marrying?
I'm dying, baby.
I'd marry Will.
Okay, Will. So now one of these two motherfuckers have to die.
I die.
Who?
I'll die.
Natalia?
I die. I'm good.
We all
I'm really not gonna answer.
Have some confidence.
Adam, I'm
How
not
about
gonna
this?
answer. No.
This is
Have
what,
some confidence.
This is what a deal
Be
is.
a
This is
strong
what a
It's not
deal
about
is.
confidence. I don't
You
want to
don't
do
have to-
anything with
Nat,
either of you.
Independent woman.
Hear me out. Natalia, you don't have to have sex
I
with
watched the
anybody.
Richard Hart
Hold on.
coin.
Just
Relax.
the idea is good enough.
Natalia,
I'm good.
you don't have to have sex with anybody. You get to kill two people.
Kill
Who
us
are you
both.
killing first, though?
Oh. Damn, I can't do both at once. Damn.
How about this? You have 2 bullets. What are you
Okay.
doing?
2 bullets. I'll take 1 bullet and kill them both and save the next one just in case.
So sorry, gentlemen. It's okay.
What a failed attempt at comedy and what a failed attempt at humor. It's hilarious. It just shows you how easy it is to get by in life as a woman.
Wick shit.
Fair enough. Well, Will, you seem to be husband material. Donovan, I don't know why, whether it's the comments or the glasses or the beard, people want to kill you.
It's all
and,
good.
And MLD, at least you're getting laid here, buddy. They're not 18, they're not virgins, but
It's nothing
you know,
out of normal.
okay, gentlemen, let's start with Will first. You've heard the 3 ladies. Who are you marrying? Who are you having? You know, you would never cheat on your wife, obviously.
Right.
Who are you?
Fucking.
Who are you fucking? And who are you killing based on their responses?
So we're gonna give them,
Everyone has to play the game.
we're gonna play the game. We're gonna each give them the salary that they request and marry them all.
No.
We can't
You
do
are.
Sorry, that was not funny.
Very
Look at her face. Not funny. Good. 10 out of 10 for effort, but not funny.
This is why.
Why can't we do this?
Marry, fuck, kill.
Huh? Gay.
What's your religion?
I'm
You're Jewish?
agnostic on this panel right now.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I'm
okay.
all about. I
You're
pray,
the odd man out.
I
There's-
pray to the God of MFK.
Damn right.
Okay. By the way, shout out to MLK. It's his birthday, or MLK coming up.
Yeah.
So in honor of MLK, unless you're racist, answer the marry, fuck, kill question.
Solid frame, by the way.
That's right.
Solid. I
Whole
appreciate that.
frame.
So if he doesn't play as a
Wise
racist.
man. Marry, fuck, kill.
You can
Guys,
kill me.
just
You
to
can kill me.
remind
Well,
you-
I'm okay.
By the way, just to remind everybody, this is a completely hypothetical game. Unless you come out and kill someone,
I'm in trouble.
marry, fuck, kill. Go ahead.
You can kill me, Will.
Okay, I'll kill you
I'll accept
because
it.
you volunteered.
Yes.
Can we get married?
Sure.
Okay. And then
Can we engage in sexual intercourse?
Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
MLD,
Will.
choose your words
You're a
wisely.
gentleman,
No,
Will.
not wisely has nothing to do with it.
Go ahead.
Please
Marry-
kill me.
Marry, fuck, and blow her brains out.
Oh my God.
I second that one. We can agree.
I saw what Natalia said on the Hex Coin episode about me, but
What'd she say about
What
you?
did I
she was
say?
like, I don't like that guy. Because she's
Natalia.
because Natalia.
You know what?
No,
Let's clear the air
No,
here.
it's not
What do
even
you
that
not
I
like
don't
about
like
it?
Let me
you.
add- no,
You
because
came on the
Natalia-
show. You came on the show wanting to argue, and we agreed on that topic. And then you wanted to blow it up and make me seem like something I'm not, and I didn't appreciate that. But that's okay.
Did
You
you watch
can
my
do what
channel?
you want to do for your
Oh
content.
boy, somebody's triggered.
and you
She's
can do
triggered.
that.
Yeah.
No,
You're
Adam
mad
sent me a
triggered.
clip. Adam sent me a clip.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
Triggered.
that's fine. But my
listen,
point is
listen.
that you came on the show
Look at the
wanting
chat.
to argue.
The thing is,
and
if they
you
got
wanted
married to each
to-
other, they would kill each
Okay,
other.
you don't want to
Let-
let me
let-
finish.
all right, let's hold on. We got to pay
Natalia,
some
wait,
bills.
let
Hold on,
me-
we're
let me
done.
add. Let me add.
It
let
is-
me
Look at her. Look at her. She's boiling, dude. Boiling. This is like the most real life red pill information you can get right here. Look at her. See this? She's boiling, but she's also enjoying this. Look at this. This is like women like to get their emotions riled up like this.
It's now Donovan Sharp's turn.
Wait, one
You
add
were
on to
playing.
that.
Hold on.
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
No, he wants his
Look,
time.
I
He
just-
wants his short clip. Give it to him.
I got to give it to her. Listen, all I'm going to say is if you agree with me in the chat, put a 1 right now. Let Natalia see it.
That's fine. You guys can put ones.
Natalia's got a lot of people in the their
That's
fans
fine.
in the top of the chat.
Put the ones. I'm
If you
here
agree
for
with
it.
Natalia, put a 2 in the chat.
ones.
If you
I don't
agree
know.
with Natalia, put a 2. If you put
No,
you're like,
you guys
Donovan
are
Sharp, you've been murdered multiple times so far. So like Jesus, you're gonna rise and do a little Mary fuck kill.
Look at all the
This is
ones.
easy.
One,
Marry,
one, one,
fuck,
one, one.
kill.
Wow, you're killing the only other black girl on the panel.
Well, she said
Natalia's
that. Well,
black.
hold on.
I'm
She
not
said,
black.
Natalia's not
hold
black.
on.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
not?
Nope.
She said that domestic duties were slavery. I don't have time for that.
Wow.
Fair enough. I have no
Fair
argument for
enough.
that.
Well, I will tell you this. I think all 3 of these women. This is where Adam turns
Anybody
from.
got time for that?
This is where is my final
funny.
message. This is where Adam turns from
So funny.
pimp to simp. I think all 3 of these girls
mind being
are
killed by
the
him.
definition of wifey material.
Oh,
I
there we
think they're
go.
all beautiful, smart, feminine. I think they're team players. The only challenge is you got to pay to fucking be with hot chicks like this. That's the only thing. That's why you need to make that money and save that money. That's it. If you
Yeah.
want to get girls like this. Anyway, guys, I appreciate everyone being here today.
And that's the end of the show right there. So that was the first breakdown we'll be doing. We're going to be following up. Listen, guys, thank you so much for watching with me tonight. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, comment, share. If you got friends out there, if you're a girl and you want, them to know that there are men out there that are looking for women that are not hoes and like we're okay with women that are like want to be decent, good women in relationship, send them my content. If you're a dude out there and you got a friend, he needs a little help, he needs to maximize money muscles game frame, send him my content. We'll be back tomorrow night for free consultation Friday. So don't you dare turn away. Until then, I love you all. Have a great night. See you next time. Peace out.